Floyd and he was me,
yeah,
he wouldn't never have to fight again because that exhibition shit,
yeah.
as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it.
Right.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
right.
well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Right.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. "4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link. Word 'em up. It's Judah Ben. Shout out to Jusdu.
It's funny sometimes. You just don't want to laugh at you.
Don't even try. Get your crybaby ass in the back seat. Nigga, these little kids have more heart than your motherfucking ass.
Man, fuck that. I'm riding in the front.
I don't give a fuck what you say. You better get your ass in that back seat or walk home. Or get your ass beat. In the front, homeboy. You, get up in the front. Let's roll.
By the way, alcoholic, what were you thinking? I mean, popping tick.
We not your little niggas. We the big niggas. Killer. You niggas is Rudy Pooty, ooey Louie, what I usually do. This, that, jump, start, breathe. Ooty ooh. Harlem on the rise. You niggas ain't even making 5 mil. Me and Murder, we making 5 still. Yellow Man, Killer Thriller Camp, Jackson 5 Bill. That 5 shit. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta a bit. We don't want to empty out the bank account. Killer. Yo, James Princeton. Nigga, you 60, nigga. Yeah, fuck your acronym. Nigga, this ain't the 80s, nigga. I'm sorry. This ain't no Grandmaster Flash. Nigga, don't push me, nigga, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm telling you like this. You failed. Young boy NBA. Told you niggas eat a dick, nigga. I'm gonna put this into perspective, Killer. Give me a sec. Go ahead, finish. How the fuck you let this little nigga let you crash out, nigga? Yo, Shakur, my nigga, you boring. Nigga, you didn't throw your hands, Killer. I'm sorry. What? Niggas ain't watching your fights. What are we watching? How you got more energy for us, nigga? And you could have used that anger in your fight. Killer. You ain't say nothing to Kendrick. You ain't popped out and showed niggas shit. Like, how you guiding the youth when the youth guiding you? This nigga beat an owl up in front of you, nigga. That's not how the game is played. Niggas ain't buying that Beijing you putting in your head, nigga. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no. What? Dot, fuck him up. Dot, bot. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, but it's probably A minor. Pardon me, murder.
Salute. What's good with the fam? We back again on this good Thursday to get boxing. It's Just Do. Y'all already know, if you catch this on the playback, smash the like button, sub to the channel, turn your notifications on, and say what up to the dopest chat on YouTube, man. How y'all feeling today? We're going to start, man. The Shakur disrespect is at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? They bogus with these edits, man. That's all right, man. That's all right, man. My boy's standing tall. He on everything, man. You know, he fighting all battles, man. He taking on all smoke. Told him his nickname, Shakur Smoke Stevenson, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, Smoke Stevenson is on it. Let me say what's up to the fam, though. Y'all know we're going to have a good build as always. Shower, peace to the queen. Appreciate all the support as well. Appreciate you. Always got my listening ears on. Love to you and the family. Much love to you, Shower. How you feeling, queen? Cal, Cooler, blessings, family. Miss Joette, peace to the queen. How you feeling? Lonnie Lee, JBT family. How you feeling, bro? Barbara D, my boxing mom, is in the building. Got to give her just due. We appreciate all your support as well. Just want to make sure you know.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love to the queen, Barbara D. We appreciate you. And you gotta everybody that supported for, you know, the birthdays, whether it was mama due or baby due, y'all gotta all, you know, before the show out, we all gotta y'all all gotta make sure I have y'all shirt sizes. And I'm gonna make sure I send everybody a shirt, a Just Do Boxing t-shirt, appreciation gift from me to y'all, to everybody that's been supporting, man. So we gonna get that going. Ace, what's good, family? All love. God self, my guy. What's good with it? BJ33 in the building. How you feeling, bro? Good to see you as always, man. Thrill Hill, my guy. Yeah, man, that was Judah Ben, man. He probably be through here. That's the third intro he made for me, man. I appreciate him, man. He just keeping them coming. Everything by John. What's good with it? We want to see Boots fight next. You know what? Respectfully, bro, anybody that got a title, you know, anybody that got a title so he could continue. Because the thing is with Boots, right? I'm big on listening to the fighters and appreciating and understanding what they want. And a lot of times what we want ain't in line with what they want, right? I would love to see him fight Crawford, right? But he had 47, Crawford at 54. What I want to see for him is to continue what he want to do, which is chase them titles. So anybody with a title, I'd like to see Boots fight. Lisa Smith, peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? And they ain't never put Pitbull in the front seat. You know what I'm saying? They put him in the front seat, seen and unseen boxing. What's good with it, fam? D Young in the building. What's good, fam? Ryan Frazier in the building. What's good, family? Yeah, I had to play that, you know, just a little laughs, you know, to start the stream off, man. Just to let y'all know, no matter if a good joke is a good joke, it could be my favorite fighter or whoever. A good joke is a good joke. I thought that little edit was funny. You know what I mean? Sadiq Brown, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Ryan Frazier in the building. Much love in that super chat. Say my bro Joshua Frazier is ranked number 6 in the WBA. Feder Latin at 154 behind guys like Zayas, Talise, Verone, and Teixeira, but we coming for 54 for the 54 smoke. Salute to my guy Ryan. Appreciate this.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy Ryan. Appreciate that, fam. Yes, sir. Y'all coming for that smoke at 54? We here for it, man. We gonna watch. Feel you, bro. Who got the titles right now? 47. You get what I'm saying? You got who is it? Crawford still got to let belts go, but you know, Brian Norman, I suppose, will be possibly upgraded to a full WBO champ. Remember, he got the intern belt, so I even think that's a good fight. You get what I'm saying? It's a dangerous fight for the young B Norman, but that's you in shark infested waters at 47, and I don't think he turning down no smoke. You know what I'm saying? So should be a good one, man. It should be an interesting trip for Boots Ennis, man. So we gonna get into this, man. I seen a few things. We're gonna talk about a few things, man. one, I don't really, I'm not really a fan of people making, you know, Crawford out to be a duck. I mean, we just seen this story before. We've seen this whole story play out before. I'm really not a fan of it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of you know, I'm just not a fan of the narratives, right? This dude, I mean, the last time we seen him in the ring, it was with a guy that everybody, you know, not everybody, but a lot of people said he was ducking. And that was Errol Spence, right? We all wanted to see that fight. We all had our different picks, our different views as to how the fight would have played out, right? And it, you know, it went how it did. You know, it was one-sided in favor of Terence Crawford, which was, you know, take an extra large t-shirt. Cool, got you, man. You know what? Because I got pens in front of me. Told you I got to make sure I give everybody shirt size for real, because that's something that I feel like I should do for the family. Make sure give me a quick second, y'all. Okay. I just wanted to get that out the way. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of y'all too as we keep going, y'all. So y'all don't hesitate to let me know. Miss Joette, you as well, man. I'm trying to do this. Get back to everybody. All right, I'm writing these down, y'all. So pardon me, but yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this whole narrative, and I feel like it's a narrative. It can't be proven, can't be validated with no proof, no evidence. It's a bunch of speculation and people just giving their thoughts. And to me, it's just a little bit wild. I mean, we just seen the same song and dance, like I said, at 47 with him and EJ. You know, people said for a couple years that he was ducking. You know, he was taking the path of the least resistance. He was fighting the lesser opposition. Remember, the whole talk was he ain't fight nobody. He ain't fight nobody. This is why Earl was going to beat him, right? He ain't fought nobody, even though they fought some of the same people. But somehow that kind of went over people's head. K Causey, what it do, family? How you feeling? So, you know, he ain't fight nobody. He ain't fight nobody. He's ducking Spence. He was ducking Spence. I never thought that either one of those guys was ducking each other. I simply thought it was what it was. Terence Crawford got a belt. You know, he fought who he fought. He fought who they put in front of him. In the process, he didn't turn down no smoke. So I don't see how he was ducking Errol Spence. No contracts was sent on either side for anybody to be ducking anybody, right? But if you want to be honest, I mean, the time that it happened was when it made the most sense. Terence Crawford had the WBO. Errol Spence had the other 3 straps. That's how we got the undisputed fight that we got back in July. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I never thought neither guy was ducking either guy. I thought it was business as usual. I thought Errol Spence, as he said, he was cleaning up his side of the street. And when he got done with that, he was going to fight Terence Crawford. That's pretty much how it happened, you know, outside of, you know, Crawford taking that tune-up fight with Avanesian, which in hindsight was very smart for him to do. He fought Errol Spence, right? He fought Errol Spence. He got in the ring. It ended up being a one-sided win for Terence Crawford. Like I said, it shocked him. A lot of people, not just me. You know, a lot of people, I don't think nobody could anticipate the fight playing out quite that way. But with that being said, you know, just think about what the talk was, what the narrative was. He was ducking, he was avoiding, he was scared of Spence. Man, this man goes in here and has the best performance of his career. Not only that, he made Errol Spence like the easiest fight of his career, which was also crazy. So when you see that and you hear those narratives and you know for sure that neither of these guys was ducking, it was just business as usual. They was handling business. Crawford was beating up who he was beating up. Spence was chasing the titles as he should, because that's what he said he was going to do. You know what I mean? And, you know, with the team that he had, they put him in position to chase these titles. And that's exactly what he was able to do. He fell 1 title short of undisputed. No shame in that. You lost to Terence Crawford. But my thing is, did he fight like a guy that was scared? You get what I'm saying? Did he fight like he was ducking? I just didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? I seen a guy dominate a fighter that never even lost. You know what I mean? Let alone been dominated. So I just got a different respect, a different outlook on Terence Crawford in his career, man. All this Bud Duck and Boot stuff. Like, look, man, have at it. If that's what you feel, that's what you feel. But me, you got to be able to make sense out of it. You got to be able to prove it, back it up with something. It got to be some type of contract being sent somewhere, and a guy said, no, I ain't fighting him. It can't be as simple as what Terence Crawford is saying, like, yo, if y'all want me to fight this dude, where's the money at? And it get quiet, get like radio silent when he say that. So it's like, how bad do you really want to see him fight this guy if nobody really want to put up the money that he would be asking for to see him fight him? It's very simple to me. So because he's past the prove it stage in terms of like, he already proved it to the point where he shouldn't have to take a risky fight and not be fully compensated for it, right? He's past that point in his career. We could all agree to that. The man probably got two to three fights, tops probably left. You think he's going to spend one of them fights fighting a guy that's as dangerous as Jaron Ennis? You get what I'm saying? And not be counted on the financial end properly? You get what I'm trying to say? And then on top of that, here's the kicker. You also want him and expect him to fight that guy at 47, where the last time he fought there, he already said it was difficult for him to make the weight. So I'm trying to understand what sense in hell would it make for him to do that? You get what I'm saying? If anything, if Boots on a chance at Crawford, to me, he going to have to go to 54. I mean, think about what Turkey Al-Sheikh said. He reached out. I'm going to play the little clip. He reached out to Boots after his fight with Avanesian, talking about making a fight with him and Crawford. But he also suggested that be at 54, not 47. So, again, all of that ducking stuff is just a bad narrative, man. I feel like Terence Crawford proved enough, at least in the sport of boxing, where we could get a man his just due. I don't think you can point to a time in his career where he was ducking. You can't do that. That's not him. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even understand how people feel comfortable pushing that narrative, but it's mind blowing, man. The guy beat up everybody they put in front of him, never turned down no smoke, never ducked no smoke. You know what I'm saying? Again, I can't call this man a duck because a fight with Boots ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not gonna get us to fight either. Carl was supposed to take the top ranked mantle from Manny Pacquiao. He lost the WBO title in Australia. Yeah, I think they got him back, Ryan, after all those years. Because remember, they had got Nadal. What was his name? Nadal Hussein or something like that. That Manny fought some years ago. He fought him some years ago, and they had robbed him. And he was an Australian fighter. And if you look at Jeff Horn, he's also an Australian fighter. He went over to Australia. They got their lick back all them years later. MLH 37, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Melanie Queen, peace and blessings to you. How you feeling? Hardcore Boxing News, what's good with it, Jay? How you feeling? Kirk Douglas in the building, what's good, fam? How you feeling? Yeah, so again, man, this dude, I think he just accomplished too much. And it gets to a point in the sport where do we appreciate Terence Crawford? Like, at what point in his career do you start to appreciate him? Because, I mean, the man started at 35. You know what I mean? Did his thing at 35, champion there, jumped into 40, was undisputed there, jumped up to 47, knocked out every single opponent that he fought at 147. He knocked them all out, bro. He knocked out every single opponent that he faced at 147. This man went from like a guy that would usually box and move, utilize the ring, and outclass you. And he had stoppages. He'll stop you. You know what I mean? But he just wasn't a known KO guy. The dude went from 140, transitioned up there, grew into the weight class. But as he grew into the weight class, he continued to knock these dudes out. You know what I mean? You name him, you put him in front of him, he was stopping him. So I think that says a lot about Terence Crawford and what kind of fighter he is, man. So again, man, I just look at it much different. I seen the dude climb through the ranks. I seen him start from 135 all the way to where he about to be now at 154. So I just can't paint him out to be no duck. I know people want to see this fight for different reasons, man, and I want to see it too. But I definitely don't think we can get no fight labeling one guy a duck. Like, it don't make sense. You get what I'm saying? It don't make sense, yo. It don't. Terence Crawford is far too talented to be labeled a duck at this point. You ain't got to like him, but you got to be able to appreciate that man lives the fighter's lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Lives the fighter's lifestyle. And he beating ass. He whooping ass. He beat whoever they put in front of him. Anytime you put him in front of him. You get what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Pardon me. Say, who cares? You don't like Budrick? Budrick. You don't like Budrick? Salute to everybody in the bed. Y'all smash the like button. We're gonna get to this part of me, y'all. I just got some. Shout out to my guy, Draper Wright and the Cash App, always showing love, much appreciation, bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to my guy Draper Wright. Salute to you. I like Budrick, man, but again, y'all know I'm consistent over here. The reason I'm even talking about this because I see that I feel like this situation grew way too many legs, in my opinion. I think it grew way too many legs. My bad, y'all. Something ain't popping up, right? Something just disappeared. Hold on. Pardon me, y'all. Shout out to my bro, God Self, man, in the Cash App, man, showing much love. He said, for my B-Day twin, Miss Just Do, much love. I make sure she knows and she gets it too. Much love to my bro, God
And we
Self.
ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Man, and much love, Draper, he said, for starting the show. And God Self back in the Cash App, he said, just supporting as usual, man. Much love to you,
And we ain't
bro.
never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
So yeah, man, y'all, like I said, Hoya fans, what's good, bro? How you feeling? JBT family in here. But like I said, I'm very consistent, man. I just don't like narratives, and especially ones that dim the light of fighters that have been representing the sport at the highest level. Like I said, in every weight class that he's been in, and I'm big on that too. He's shown you to be world class and a top level fighter and a champion in every weight class that he participated in thus far. And August 3rd to be no different. He's gonna be in there with Israel Madrimov. I feel like that's a tough, rugged guy. He got about 10 fights. I just don't think he got enough. Enough experience, man. He could be tough, rugged. You know, it's a boxing match. All it takes is one shot. You know, you got to be on your P's and Q's. But I just don't think Madrimov got enough for Bud. You know what I mean? Don't respect Black fan. Don't respect him or anyone else. That's disrespectful. Yeah, I get it. I think, like I said, I had this conversation before. I think it's a disconnect with him and the fans. It's been that way for a while, which is why I feel like a lot of people was picking Errol Spence. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's easier to level, connect with Errol Spence, more down to earth, easy, more approachable. You know what I mean? They say not so much with Bud, but I do hear that, you know, outside of the sport, he do a lot, like, you know, for his community, for the people around him, definitely the kids and stuff like that. But I know he comes off, some of the things he say, it might come off the wrong way in the public, you know what I mean, especially as pertaining to the fans. And I'm not giving nobody no out. I want to be clear. I'm just always giving y'all something else to consider or at least just think about, right? I'm not giving nobody an out that's disrespectful to any of the fans that support them and help them get to where they at. But like I said, one of the reasons that brought me here is because think about where we at in boxing. No matter how much this man do, they'll say he's never done anything. And before he even started, you know, once he got to 47, I think that's when he started being a bit more vocal with some of the interviews and different things like that. And you heard him say, you know, going back and forth with the fans. But I will say this in his defense, just to be real to the situation, because, you know, I always look at it on both sides. Look at how they slighted the man since he's been in boxing, even before he started being vocalizing with the fans and being a little more outspoken, right? They always said this dude ain't fight nobody. He ain't did this. Why he ain't fight AB? He didn't really, his run at 140 wasn't really nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? I want to be very clear with my words. I'm not giving nobody an out to be disrespectful. But what I'm saying, I think people created some of that energy by constantly not giving him his just due. Like I said, you know, he was a champion at 135. He beat Ricky Burns. He went over in his backyard and did it. You know what I mean? Overseas. I forget where exactly Ricky Burns was from. Exactly. Damn, where he went over and beat him. But he went to his hometown and beat him, right? All people had to say was, oh, he ain't beat nobody. Who's Ricky Burns? You get what I'm saying? Then he move up, right? Cool. He move up to 140. He run through who's there at the time. He beat the guys that got the belts, snatched up all the belts, right? What they say? He had a weak run at 140. He ain't never did nothing. He ain't beat nobody for real. Why he ain't fight this one? Why he ain't fight that one? So I'm not giving him an out, but I'm also highlighting how ungrateful people been, despite what he puts out, what kind of performances he put out. They still say what he ain't did, how he ain't did nothing. And it's crazy. I think at a certain point, you just get tired of hearing that and feeling like you slighted. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Like, it'd be it's just harder to connect with the people. Gertz was good with it, bro. So I understand it completely. But you get what I'm saying? Because I'm very logical and fair. Like, I've watched the career, and before he ever started having like that disconnect with the fans like that, where he was just beating people ass and giving you shows, people would still slight him and not give him no credit. And I'm like, I don't understand. What are they not seeing with Terence Crawford? You get what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna be the most likable or approachable. I understand that. And I don't feel like nobody should, disregard the fans. Those are the same people that get you paid, right? That support you. So I'm never on board with that. But I'm very aware of like the temperature before that point, right? And I can't ignore like the constant disdain that people show no matter what he did. He get in there and beat people up. For example, he fight Gamboa. You get what I'm saying? He get clipped in that fight, he get buzzed, and he recovers and stops this dude in impressive fashion. They had identical records, right? The only thing people were saying after the fight, yeah, he got the knockout, but he got buzzed. He ain't got no chin. It's like, damn, y'all legit been slighting this man, for the most of his career. But I'm not justifying the energy from him, but I'm highlighting, I think, how he got there. You get what I'm saying? I think, and it's like, at what point it's like, yo, I fight for y'all. I'm literally going out here, I'm beating ass. You get what I'm saying? Fights are entertaining. I'm getting guys out of there, move up to 47. I'm knocking all these dudes out, and y'all still talking about I ain't fight nobody. He like, at some point, the hell with y'all. So again, I'm not here to protect him or put up an argument that tries to hold him in a much better light, but just to create balance, like some balance there. I think some of that it comes from somewhere, right? But I also feel like, just listening to fighters and listening to these dudes over the years, everybody is not the best when it comes to articulating themselves, right? And sometimes they can say things that hit all the fans the wrong way. Like, they got to be very specific when you say F people. Like, more recently when Shakur said the F, sometimes you got to say F the fans. You got some people that took it like he was really just saying F everybody. And I don't think that the same way I don't think with Bud. But again, you got to be very, that's a delicate situation when it's like you versus the fans type of situation, right? You don't want to never have the people that really behind you have you feeling like you don't care. You know what I mean? You don't appreciate the support. So, yeah, I understand completely, man. But, yeah, I think that's what it's been. You know what I mean? You stupid. You stupid, Gertz. I think Bud is a great boxer. I just think his attitude sucks. I get you. Be careful how you treat those who have supported him. Absolutely. 1,000,000%. In past, he was my boy, but now you can kick rocks. I feel you. I get it. I understand. I get it. But yeah, for sure. Like, I just to create balance, you know what I'm saying? And then all else aside, right? The dude still is he's a phenomenal fighter. You get what I'm saying? And he continues to challenge himself, and he's gonna be right back in the ring. Yeah, definitely you gotta be very specific. You can't just like leave it open-ended, because people will take it and run with it. And you have to understand that, you know what I mean? But overall, it's like, for example, right, when it was time for him to fight Errol Spence, I've never heard a fighter more accomplished than him, or as accomplished as him, and had the track record that he has, be disrespected at a level that just it was confusing. They almost got me involved in it. They almost, like, you know what I mean? I almost got sucked up into some of that. The way they was calling this dude out his name because of the way he do business and stuff like that was just crazy to me. I'm like, damn, at what point do y'all forget that this dude is a hell of a fighter, man? You know what I mean? It's not for us to really know how they do business. I care more so how he fight, is what I'm saying. But an asshole is an asshole, and we know these fighters can be assholes. I ain't about to shortchange that. We know that. But I think in his case, like I said, a fair amount of that, I would say, came from those fans, those people that just never gave him his just due, that always found a way to take away from his greatness or dim his light. No matter what he do, they'll take from it. You know what I mean? You got some people that still, even at 40-0, being, you know, undisputed in 2 different divisions, you'll still have people say, yeah, he still ain't do nothing. He still ain't did nothing in the sport of boxing. It's wild. It's like, what? So I don't get it. So again, this ain't no protection type of thing for Bud Crawford, but it's just a genuine conversation where, as I'm going to give him his just due, where people don't want to. Yeah, I know he could probably be an asshole or a shrewd businessman, as people call him, but he's still a hell of a fighter, man. And it's fun to watch. Always going to get your money's worth with him, and he hit for sure bet. He going to beat ass. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know where this whole notion comes from that he's some type of duck. You know what I mean? And just because the fight ain't happening. So we're gonna keep building on this. I got a couple clips to play too. A1 Hoop Zone, what's good, brother? How you feeling? Omega Red Peace family. How you feeling, bro? Because we all know Turkey Island Sheik had called Boots after his fight. After his fight with David Avanesian, and it was kind of hard to hear him, but overall you get the gist of where he was going with it. He pretty much, you know, proposed, you know, put the Terence Crawford fight up on the table for Boots. And again, y'all already had seen the post. He suggested that it'd be at 154. That's what I've been saying all along. I think that's the only way that fight could happen. You know what I'm saying? But let me play this little short clip real quick.
Wait till he got beat. Yeah, so what? You don't gotta go. We'll wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I can do my blood now.
Let me go see.
You want to sign the contract?
It's some over in the other room.
Let me go grab it.
Hold on.
And the one that I was in with Gardens.
Yeah, let's make that happen.
Yeah.
What's up? Let's make that fight happen.
The one all the way in there. He's in the refrigerator.
You hear me? Okay, sounds good to me. Just let us know. Send that contract.
And you know, there's a little short clip, but that was Turkey Island Sheik on the phone, and he was basically telling him about the fight with Terence Crawford. That's what Boots was saying, man. Send that contract. So, you know, look, man, I'm just like every other fight fan. I love good fights. I love a good matchup. I love a good test between 2 guys. I know most of us pretty much in here feel like if it's anybody that's going to give Terence Crawford a run for his money, give him the kind of fight that we'd be looking to see, it'd be a guy like Jaron Ennis. And I'm kind of on par with that, man. I think it'd be, I said this before, I'm going to say it again, it'd be somewhat of him looking into the mirror if he was to fight a guy like Boots Ennis to me. And Timothy Bradley has some things to say as well, and we're going to get to that. I got a clip from him to play. Because he had his own take on it. And he said, you know, Terence Crawford is basically treating Boots Ennis how Spence was treating him. And he said he seems like he ain't want to negotiate. You know what I mean? So, and I'm going to play a clip from Tarver as well that, you know, he had a breakdown as to the difference between Bud and Boots. I mean, it's the same thing that a lot of us been saying, man. That's a good fight at any weight class, but again, I never seen it happen in that 47, and it's not. That was performed well. Yeah, one of the best. I get it. And again, Barbara D, what you saying is consistent with what a lot of other people say, right? It's just the energy could be a little off-putting to the fans, right? You wouldn't be the first one to say it. Like I start doing math when I start hearing multiple people say the same thing, like what you're saying. I take heed to it, and I realize that that's the overall feeling for any resistance that people put up when it comes to Bud Crawford, right? It's just it's an energy thing. Tony was good with it, fam. Yeah. I'm gonna play the clip. Tony. I got you. Salute to my baby girl, Miss Jusdu. The queen is in the building. How you feeling? Baby girl, don't work too hard. And happy birthday to my baby boy, Baby Do. He is 1 year old today. And he doing a lot of walking and stuff too, man. Man, that year flew by super fast, y'all. Super fast. Salute to everybody in the building, everybody that supported. We're going to keep building. I got this clip to play because y'all know I'm the clip king. Let's play it, Tony. Here's the clip from Timothy Bradley when he gave his comments.
Let's talk about how he got his belt. Let's talk about that. How did he get his belt? Well, Terence Crawford was the undisputed champion, right? But Crawford didn't want to, I guess they didn't want to negotiate with Boots. You know, Boots has been after Crawford for some time now. He wants all that smoke, man, at the end of the day. You know, I don't understand how let me just say this. I don't understand how we're saying we want Benavidez and we want Canelo Alvarez. We want Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. Well, Crawford was at 147 at one point. Now he's at 54. However, why can't we get a Crawford and Boots Ennis? You know, when Crawford was the undisputed champion, he could have fought against Boots Ennis then. You know, to me, it seems to me that Crawford is being just like Spence was to him. You know, when Crawford moved up to 147, Spence said, get a belt. Crawford got a belt. He's like, okay, what's the excuse now? You know, what you need me to do? Well, you ain't fought anybody. You're hearing the same excuses coming from the Crawford team, you know, the way he did it with Spence. The same thing Spence did to him at the end of the day. Is he ready for a Crawford? Boots Ennis? Yes, he's ready right now for a Terence Crawford. I'm telling you, okay? Because he's athletic. He's just as long and big. He can switch southpaw. He can do everything that Terence Crawford can do. But the only thing that I see that's different is the mentality as far as how to control the fight. Crawford's the best at that.
Man, he said a lot there, man. He said a lot there. Nah, I definitely feel you, Barbara D, for sure. Like, he said a lot there, and peace to the queen. Sheena in the Cash App showing much, much, much love again. She said, happy birthday, Prince Jusdu. Much love to the queen, Sheena. Peace and blessings to you, man. Appreciate all the support. And you got to send me your shirt size as well. Don't forget to send me your shirt sizes. I got to write them down so I'll know them all. And I'm going to make sure y'all all get a shirt from me. You know, my appreciation to all of y'all support.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to the queen, Sheena. Appreciate you, queen. Aisha, blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? Good to see you as always. You got to let me know your shirt size too, Aisha. Derek Taylor in the building is Boots at 54-47. That's the thing. 619 Cali Factor. What's good, family? Yeah, it's my baby boy's birthday today. He's 1 year old today. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you, 619. So yeah, he's at 47, Derek. That's the problem, right? That's the whole problem. That's a potential roadblock for the fight not happening. They're for one, you can't duck a person when y'all not even in the same weight class. That's number one. Two, with no contracts being sent on either side for nobody to turn it down, or that fight not officially being up on the table for either guy, there's no way that either guy could duck them, especially not Crawford. Boots just fought David Avanesian. You get what I'm saying? Crawford is about to fight Madrimov August 3rd. There's no way that he could be ducking a guy that he's not even in the same weight class with. Listen, I understand, y'all, that he got the belt still at 147. He holding on to a couple of them belts. I think it's just a matter of time before those go vacant and people be allowed to fight for him. Preferably my guy Boots Ennis, so he could continue doing what he's doing down there and be impressive doing it. You know what I'm saying? So he said, don't trust Bradley, got a point. Yeah, he switched up. I'm surprised he coming like this with Crawford. I'm surprised. I was like, whoa, that's why I had to play this today. I was like, whoa. He said Crawford just did not want to negotiate with Boots, it seemed like. But to me, when I hear Crawford speak, Crawford is like, yo, y'all keep saying, fight this man, fight this man. All right, where that money at? Then when I say, he's like, yo, y'all ain't got the money, stop asking me about fighting this dude. And it's just that simple. And then another potential issue will be the weight. You can't expect him to fight this guy at 147, a weight that he said the last time he fought it was hard for him to make. The only guy that he would have fought again at that weight and tried to make the weight for was Errol Spence. Errol Spence wasn't beat for fighting again at 147, which is really one of the main reasons why that rematch didn't take place. A lot of people thought it was going to be at 54. From what I understand, Crawford wanted it at 47. Spence wasn't beat, so no rematch took place. Now that we know that's over with, Crawford has since then moved up to 154 and is now about to challenge Israel Madrimov for 2 belts. You get what I'm saying? So again, if they want to make this fight happen, man, it seems like Boots gonna have to do something that he ain't planning to do just yet, and he gonna have to, you know, he gonna have to move up. Other than that, he can do exactly what he doing, and I'm gonna support it 100%. It was just beat everybody that got a title at 147. I'm saying that Boots and Bud are the same exact fighter in terms of how they fight. They're not the same exact fighter. They got a lot of similarities. They're not the same exact fighter. The biggest difference between the two, I believe, is he had a great point, is the mental approach. Boots right now is still operating with a lot of physicality, raw aggression, and things like that, and pressure, right? Crawford has a more cerebral approach where he has a tendency to slow the fight down and pick you apart, break you down that way. Boots is getting in there and just absolutely destroying you. You know what I'm saying? Sheena, peace and blessings to the queen. We appreciate all your support as well. And again, y'all, don't forget, y'all gotta send me y'all shirt sizes. Sheena, Aisha as well. That's Buzz Boy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that year went fast, didn't it? Salute to everybody. Appreciate all y'all. Jeff said Boots will go to 154. Hearns and Sheiky put up that bread, but that's what that little clip was about, Jeff, that I just played. Turkey Alice Sheik. Turkey Alice Sheik. Salute to the queen. Oh, man. Much love to my bro God self back in the Cash App. Showing love. He said, for baby do.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
And peace to the queen. Shower, always supporting the grind as well. Hi, bless Prince Kayer, always appreciate you, queen.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to you. Appreciate everybody's support. Much love to you. Appreciate you, Sheena. Again, y'all don't forget to send. Let me know y'all shirt sizes. If that's not too much, or y'all could DM it to me however y'all want to do it. But make sure I get it. That way I can write it down, and then we'll work out, you know, how I'm going to get it to y'all. But I'm going to make sure all of y'all get a shirt. Every last one of y'all. Just remember I told you that a nephew from my baby sis, he just turned 1 in January. Oh, man, blessings to him, Tony. Man, that's dope. That's dope. Blessings to the young king, man. 619 Cali Factory. Much love in the super chat. Salute, brother. Happy birthday to your son. But I hope Bud vs. Boots happen. Me too. And I hear that Teofimo and Norman Jr. are in the talks for fighting for December. Yeah, that Teofimo and Brian Norman Jr. is a real
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, salute to you, bro. Yeah, that's a real thing. Brian Norman and Teofimo, a potential fight at 147. They were saying he might be going up there for it. And if you look at Teofimo, he got a pretty wide frame and he carry muscle. So it's not out the realm of possibility to see him going up there facing Brian Norman Jr. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I think he's gonna have a fight on his hands for real. Brian Norman Jr. gonna bring that fight to him, bro. He ain't gonna hold back. That's gonna be a damn good fight if it happens. And as far as Bud and Boots happening, again, Turkey Alice Sheik is somewhat in the mix. He is over there with Eddie Hearn. Bud has some type of relationship with Turkey Alice Sheik. He did call Boots on the phone after his fight with Avanesyan, and he put that fight on the table with Crawford. He said he wanted to make that fight happen at 154. So if Boots is willing to make that jump, then it can happen. You get what I'm saying? I can see it happening because I think Turkey Alice Sheik will have that bag, that money that Bud was saying that you got to show him if you want him to fight that guy. Because what I believe is that Bud understands, like, look, real recognize real. Bud knows that even though he feel like he can beat him, pretty sure he confident in himself. He knows Boots Ennis is dangerous. That's why he like, bro, if y'all want me to fight him, pay me. Like, other than that, stop asking me about it. And I'm telling you, at the point that he's at in his career, I don't think he's wrong. That dude just fresh off making the biggest bag of his career. And he ain't trying to settle for anything less. Boots can mess up everything you got going on. That's a dangerous fight. Make no mistake. Make no mistake about it. You know what I mean? Aisha, you said a medium. Got you. I'm writing it down right now. I got you, Aisha. God self said large. Yes, sir. Got you, God self. LaMarcus, my guy. Peace, family. How you feeling? John Wick, what's good with it? Teal fight at 147. I think he was serious about fighting Bud. I get it. The only thing with that, John Wick, is with Bud, he would have to make an additional jump up to 54. Get what I'm saying? Because I think Bud is done at 47. And think about the pushback and the blowback that he'd receive if he decided to go down to 147 and fight a damn, Teofimo Lopez just coming up and not a Boots Ennis at 47, right? The people will go crazy. Mr. Empire, what it do, family? Tim Layton, my guy. Appreciate you, family. JBT family in the building. Salute to my guy, Mark West, and the Cash App. Much love, much appreciation, bro.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
What's up with my phone right now? Acting crazy. Much love to you, Mark. Appreciate you, family. And salute to my bro, God's self. He said, going through a little wish, I do more. Happy B-Day to the little one, man. I appreciate you always, Cal Cooler in the Cash App. Much love to you, bro.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Much love to you, Cal. Appreciate you, fam. And you gotta give me your shirt size as well, Cal. You too, Brody. You too. Casanova was good with it, family. He said if Turkey offers that fight, I don't want to hear about unifying at 147 first. We're going to find out who's a duck this December. It doesn't happen. Yeah, I mean, look, we're going to see. Everything boxing was good, family. How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building as always. Appreciate you, Mark West. Much love, fam. You catch your corn, Coach Kenny. I missed it. We could revisit it if y'all want. Shout out to Fanon, man. I'm mad I missed that, man. I was a little tied up. I wouldn't have missed it if I'd have known. I'd have made sure I seen it. But we can definitely revisit. Jeff was good with Canelo gonna fight Eubanks. So Bud against Boots is a big fight. Top 3 fights. Benavidez versus Canelo. 2, Boots versus Bud. Shakur versus Tank. All great fights. I mean, look, it's a lot going on. Everybody who's anybody would love to see Crawford and Boots fight. The roadblocks is the weight classes for starters. Maybe not so much the money. I mean, Turkey is involved. He did propose that fight at 54. So you'll have to go from there. You'll have to see if Boots is willing to, if Boots and Bud is willing to kind of derail their plans and fight each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would love to see it, but I just don't think we'll get that. Vergil Ortiz went up to 54. Say that he's putting himself in a better position for that than Boots. When Bud get in his way, he ain't fighting at 47. That's true. He's not. He done at 47. I have any idea what the bag is like? Nope, I have no clue. But I know it got to be something decent. And on top of that, he's fighting for belts, right? I do know one of the reasons that he didn't want to fight certain people is because if it didn't have a belt or the money attached to it, he wasn't beat. So I think he got both with Madrimov. He got some good money, I suppose, and he getting a chance to fight for them titles, which is something that he really wanted. So I wonder would they reveal that or not, but I haven't heard anything about any purses just yet. But I would suspect that it's something that, he obviously is cool with, right? And he's willing to salute to the queen. My boxing mom, Barbara D, back in the Cash App. She says, support to the channel. You do excellent work. I appreciate you, Queen. Much love.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to the Queen, Barbara D. The phenomenal show was good with it, family. How you feeling? Should really look bad at Boots. Doesn't take that fight because he wants to stay at 147. And Buzz say Boots haven't done anything. Whoever turns down the fight for any reason should be labeled a duck. I hear you. What's good, phenomenal? How you feeling, bro? I hear you, but this is my thing with the duck, right? I get it about saying you want to fight, and I understand. I feel like it's a matter if you want to budge, right? If you want to relinquish, what you feel like is an opportunity to kind of run the table or chase belts at 47, because it seemed like that's what Boots got ingrained in his head, right? But who knows, that could switch if the right deal is put in place and the right offer is made to him to fight this guy at 54. You get what I'm saying? But I don't really label the guys ducks simply because they're in 2 different weight classes, right? And I've been very I've been listening closely. Like, I know Bub, and he been done with 47 since Earl, right? That's the only guy that he would have made 47 again to fight in a rematch was Earl. Nobody else was he ever going to fight there. I know that. He went on up like he said he would, right? You got Boots saying he just want to chase belts. So that's really something that's heavily ingrained in his mind. That's something he want to do. So if he decide to do that, I can't knock him, right? I don't necessarily want to call him a duck, but I guess it's a different conversation if an actual offer is made, right? If the fight is actually put up on the table, you know what I'm saying? So right now, we just, we hear what Turkey Alice Sheik said he want, right? He want to make this fight at 54. But that's my only question is if Boots really want to do it, and is he gonna make the right kind of offer that's gonna make Crawford be interested in fighting Boots? Get what I'm saying? So we'll see. You know what I mean? But they already labeling Crawford a duck. You know what I mean? I'm not big on the duck tag because we put that on some of the best fighters in boxing, and that's not always the case. I haven't seen Bud Crawford as a guy that's ducking smoke. You get what I'm saying? I feel like at this stage in his career, the situations just got to make sense. And if he's fighting somebody as dangerous as Boots Ennis, bro, you want to get paid because that dude could hurt you. The entertaining interview earlier, Shakur and Kenny was funny as hell. We could pull it up too for sure. Opulent LD TV, blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? So you can do anything Bud can do, but better. Yup, he did. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Casanova now, some contract or something get drawn up or an offer or something like that, then that's different, right? Somebody turned down an offer, then that's a different conversation. You know what I mean? That's a different conversation. So we'll see. You know what I mean? It's still early. Boots just fought. Bud to be fighting in August. We got to see how everything play out. Let's see how he come up out of that fight. If he come up out of there relatively unscathed, or if Madrimov gonna push him to his limit, we gonna see. We gonna find out. You know what I mean? We gonna find out. Putting the cart before the horse. But got to get absolutely. That's what I just said. Yep, Jeff. You got to. You got to see what happens there. You know what I mean? Is the the less experienced Madrimov going to upset the apple cart? You know what I mean? Is he going to send Bud packing with his first loss? Can he be the guy? You know what I mean? I don't think he will be, but I ain't I'm not knocking him and saying he can't do it. But Bud is as real as it get, man. To be perfectly honest, that's gonna be the first time he's ever been in there with somebody that can push him in that way. I mean, so we're gonna see. Because again, I'm big on them 10 fights. Malik K was good with it. Them 10 fights they don't hit right, man. Can't wait until EJ stop from doing get that back on track. Yeah, you hear Bud say it's a possibility they could fight. He fight Fundora, he beat Fundora, he beat Madrimov. There you go. There go the rematch. He was saying that. He did say that. He did say that. He definitely said that. So all things was good, family. Get all our answers August 3rd. Yeah, Boots will be there due to Andy Cruz being on the card. I think the fight happens next. Canelo don't want to fight Bud. I did hear that but Canelo was going to possibly fight later than September 14th, and maybe something like a stay busy / tune up, however you want to look at it, with a potential to fight Bud after that. So I don't know if that option is completely off the table. That's the thing. We just don't know how all of this stuff going to shake out. It's very early for everything because guys still got fights that they got to get through before they can get to anybody. You get what I'm saying? Salute to my guy, D1, man, in the cash app, man. He said, Kai, it would be more, but the trip got me tight. Nah, all love to my guy, D1, man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to you, bro. All love. It's all good and it's all love. Salute to my bro Lonnie Lee in the cash app. He said, for my little homie, much love to you, Lonnie.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Appreciate you, bro. Much love to you, man. Why my joint be acting crazy like that? ASAP Low Dog said Bud's gonna break all your hearts again. Boots can't beat him. I mean, look, it's only one way to find out. Zach B, Yoda, what's good with it, family? How y'all feeling? Said Crawford don't have to fight Boots. He's going up, not down. Yeah, I love to see it, but Bud doesn't have any to do anything at this point in his career. Yeah, nah, he definitely ain't going back down, Zach B. That ain't happening. You know what I mean? Both fighters do seem to be headed in two different directions. You get what I'm saying, Barbara D? And that's something that people teach. What's good with it, fam? That's something that people might not want to, you know, see because they want to see the fight. They pulling in two different directions, clearly. Like, what it sounds like, at least from Boots, right? I heard Boots speak on it more recently. You know, he's saying, you know, send that contract or whatever the case. So he seemed like he's open to the possibility of fighting him, but it's Bud. You get what I'm saying? Because he got a whole fight lined up. So he ain't thinking about no damn Boots right now, respectfully, because he got a challenge in front of him in Madrimov. So he can't skip, you know what I mean, steps. Say, you know, Canelo is not an option because Canelo continues to say on several occasions, that he's not fighting Bud for no amount of money. That is true too. But I did hear somebody report that. I had played a little clip, but I still, just because they report it don't mean it's going to happen, right? I still think that's less likely to happen, like you're saying. I don't see it because, again, a report is one thing, but we constantly, like you just alluded to, hear Canelo say what? On several occasions, he's not fighting him, right? He ain't going to get no credit for it, no amount of money. All those different things. So, yeah, I don't see that happening at all. I think we got a better chance at seeing Bud and Boots before you see Bud and Canelo. For me, I think so, personally. But we'll see, man. It's early, man. It's still early. But when's the next fight? Even mandatory for Charlo and the winner of EJ and Fundora. That's the thing. That's what he said. He was saying, yo, if EJ beat Fundora and he beat Madrimov, there's the rematch possibility right there. That's what he was saying. AJ64 in the building. Was good, my guy. Was good with it, man. But we don't know. We don't know. Tarver did give a breakdown. Salute the Fight Hype, man. We play this quick interview from Tarver. He did give a breakdown on the difference between the two, and I think it's similar to what Tim Bradley said and similar to what a lot of us been saying. You know what I mean? As far as physically, man, they could do a lot of the same things. Creo the Traveler was good with it. Creo. Al Booger in the building was good, fam. AJ64 in the building. Let me play it, man. Look, it'll be like staring into a mirror. I'm going to keep saying it because I believe that it's going to come down to experience versus youth. You know what I mean? The mental approach versus the physical approach of Boots.
All right. It's Kevin Garcia, a.k.a. the Puerto Rican Kid KG. This is Fight Hype. And we got the man himself, the magic man, Mr. Antonio Tarver. How you feeling today, bro?
Doing good, my guy. Doing good.
Yeah, so look, we're here right now for this Jake Paul, Mike Perry open workout to the media and the public. So we'll start there. You know, I won't hold you up too long, but just get your thoughts on a couple of things. How do you see this fight going this weekend?
I like Jake Paul. I mean, he looks like he's trimmed down a lot, like he's in decent shape. So I just don't know what Mike's bringing to the boxing ring. I know he's hell of an MMA fighter, bare knuckle, but it's a little bit different in the boxing ring. And I think Jake Paul has had a lot more experience at this time. He'll know his way around the ring a lot better than Mike.
Yeah, so last week, we had a big fight in Philadelphia, right? Boots, Avanesian. I got to get your thoughts on it, champ. How do you think Boots looked in that fight, and what do you think his future is moving forward, especially with a lot of people calling for him to fight Terence Crawford?
He has a bright future, man. Right now, he's working on all cylinders. I thought he looked great, outside of one or two he lost focus for a second or two. But that's to be expected with a guy fighting at home and, having all his friends and families in the audience. So, that's to be expected for a young fighter. But against Crawford, he'll have to tighten that mental up a lot. And his focus will have to be a lot better. But that's the fight that everyone wants to see. I think he separated himself from all the rest of the welterweights. And if we're ever going to find out who's truly the best welterweight, him and Crawford have to fight.
So I got two questions surrounding that, right? First thing, pretty quick, do you think he was getting hit too much, or do you think it's a fight and stuff happens?
What it do, bro?
Because that's the criticism, right? That Avanesian was tagging him a little bit more, and that against Bud, that wouldn't fly.
Well, the fact that it looked like he got surprised with some shots, it's different from getting hit. We're going to get hit, you know what I mean? But when you get surprised with a shot, that means your defenses was down. That means he snuck one in on you. So that was the difference. With Crawford, Crawford got hit, but he was aware. And I think the reason he got hit was because Avanesian threw some great shots. You know what I mean? And but Crawford focus never wavered. He never lost focus in the fight. And I think when I look and compare the two, I think that was the difference. Crawford controlled Avanesian a lot better than Boots did.
If you had to put your money on the table, who you going with, champ? Crawford or Boots if they would have faced each other?
See, I'm a Crawford guy though. See, I'm always run with Crawford because I saw him a long time ago. My mind was made up a long time ago, and you know he's done nothing but solidify everything that I thought he could be. So you know, until someone beat Crawford, I'm gonna roll with him, and you know, I don't mind losing when I'm going with my guy. You feel me? And so I don't think he'll lose, but I'm gonna roll with him regardless. So I'd rather be wrong than to turn my back on a fighter that I fell in love with a long time ago.
There you go.
It got kind of like that cartoon vibe going on when he be talking. Like cartoon mouth, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, got the cartoon lips. I swear. Why people say Bud isn't at 47 anymore. Just remember he has 2 belts. That's because we know he ain't fighting there. And I get it, Teach. I try to acknowledge the belts, but I still know. I mean, I wish I knew exactly why he was still holding on to him, but I really do think it's a matter of time before they go vacant and people get the fight for him. Possibly, maybe after he get his fight with Madrimov and solidify titles there, then he probably will relinquish those titles at 47. I could see it being just like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit before the fight or a little shortly after. You know what I'm saying? I could see him getting rid of them, dumping the belts. Because, again, I don't see him campaigning there anymore or fighting there no more. I think it's only going to be very risky to try to go back down to that weight after fighting at 54, especially being that it was already difficult the last time he was there. So, again, yeah, I think that is a bit of the confusion right there, Teach, holding on to those belts. And people feel like, hey, man, part of you still got 1 foot in 147 because you still got belts. So I get it. Spin's getting stopped late rounds. Damn. Philly native and ride with Boots. Yeah, I like Crawford also. It's just a great matchup. Teddy Atlas said it best. But is a sniper and Boots is coming with a machine gun. Yeah, I mean, the thing that Tarver said made a lot of sense. Like, if you just look at the approaches in the fight, right? Boots was never in trouble. He was in control of the fight the entire way. But the way Boots' style is and the way he set up, he made the fight more physical than it had to be in some ways, which I think allowed Avanesian to land shots and kind of surprise him with some shots because he was constantly in the fire because he was on he was on Avanesian ass with Crawford, more of a veteran, fought at that level, that higher level, that championship level on so many different occasions. He fights with a different approach. He got a more cerebral approach. He slows the fight down, didn't make the fight more physical than it needed to be. You get what I'm saying? Controlled the pace and picked his shots, broke his man down that way. That's why the fights look slightly different. Obviously, the way they played out, it was the approach. Both guys approached the fight different. Boots is a more physical guy. He in your face, hurting you, and Crawford, he'll take his time, see what he needed to see, pick his shots, create his openings, set some traps, and he'll get you out of there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest difference with them right now that I see. It's not the physical, because I think, it's not much that Crawford can do that Boots can't do, and vice versa as far as physically. But I think the biggest difference, like I said, between the two is mental, the mental approach and the level that each guy has fought on. Like I said, Boots will learn that stuff in time, that he could have won that fight in a different manner. But I think some of that was him being at home, you know what I mean? And him just wanting to show out, you know what I mean? He just wanted to show out, and he did. But, I think moving forward, he'll learn that you don't have to, not saying that he's in a rush, but you could take your time a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Boots say he'll take his time. I ain't saying he was rushing, but, he definitely fight at an accelerated pace as opposed to Crawford fighting with a more cerebral, laid-back approach where he's kind of picking shots and letting the fight come to him, but controlling the pace as he's doing so, right? Where Boots going to control the pace, but he going to accelerate the pace at the same time. And like I said, he made the fight with Avanesian more physical than it had to be. But it worked for him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Boots. Stretched out boxing. What's good with it, family? How you feeling? Bud all the way. Yeah, Bud, look, that's a smart ass dude, man. Bud is a very smart fighter, and he's dangerous. And he clip you, he get you hurt, he can get you out of there. I mean, B-Dog was good with it. Tarver finally admitted his bias. That's plus he was having fun with it. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's styles and approach. Styles and approach. You know what I'm saying? You know, Boots is Mr. No Fill Out Round himself. Bud is a guy that was considered once upon a time or still to some degree a slower starter, right? So again, with that, he has a more cerebral approach, you know what I mean? And Boots being younger, he just more physical. He get up in there and he gonna break you down physically, be in your face, make you fight at an accelerated pace, but control the fight while he's doing so. Buzz going to do the opposite. Slow the pace down, control the fight, pick his shots, wear you down, then set some traps, knock you out. That's what he did to Avanesian. Boots just beat him up. He just straight beat him up. It wasn't no setting traps. It wasn't no really sit back trying to box. Boots was just in there beating Avanesian up. You get what I'm saying? It was just an offensive display. He was in there styling. He was having fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he would approach a fight with Terence Crawford much differently, but it was fun to see him, you know, having fun. Now he fight same way versus Vid. He likes to bang. I wouldn't recommend doing that with Bud. Yeah, Bud will force you. The levels alone will force you to approach the fight differently. You know what I'm saying? Because if you try to, you know, and we know with Bud, if you try to press him out, like he gonna respond. So you could run into something with him, and he much better puncher than Avanesian and much better finisher. Just all around skill level is different. He would have to approach that fight differently with Terence Crawford. In my opinion, I think it would be smart. I ain't gonna say you have to, but I think it would be smart. You get what I'm saying? And Boots was focused on getting established earlier than Bud and didn't care about what was coming back at him. I think so too. Because he wanted that stoppage. Because I think he had said a 4th round stoppage, and it ended up going 5, but he said 4th. I remember him saying that. I could have swore he said a 4th round stoppage. Like he'll want you to believe that he's not really just focused on the stoppage, but I know what it is. You know, you was trying to get in there and work. You trying to get in there and work. YSM was good with it, family. Good to see you in the building. I got you. I'll drop the link right now. We in here building. You always well. You know the key is under the mat, my guy. Right. But yeah, man, I think that's the biggest difference between the two. Just approach. And again, I ain't saying Boots don't have the mental, but he's younger right now, fresher, and he getting in there. And that dude don't have really fill out rounds. He get to beating your ass. The ass whooping commenced pretty fast with Boots. You know, Terence Crawford a bit more patient with his approach. But again, Boots, I think that's something you develop with time. And then again, depending on the opponents too, you know. I think he wanted to put on the show, and he did. And despite people saying he got hit a lot, he only got hit as the copy box, I think, 5 more times than Crawford. So you got to think he was in the fire a lot more. So to only get hit 5 more times is impressive to me. And none of those shots was damaging where you like, oh, you know, oh, you got to watch out. You get what I'm saying? You want to be smart. You want to be sharper, of course, because I think his pops was telling him, don't stop getting hit with that dumb ish. But, you know, man, I think he was one track mind. He wanted to put on the show, and he did, man. It was fun watching him. You know what I mean? And he just showed you he got a chin. He could take a shot. Because Avanesian is tough as hell, too. And he could take a beating. That got to be one of the toughest guys at 147. Or in boxing, period. Avanesian he got hammered, yo. He got beaten till he conceded. He ain't want no more. But why wasn't it considered 6th round stoppage though? Since the 5th round ended, I guess because the 6th round didn't start at all. You get what I'm saying? This only the 5th round completed. You get what I'm saying? And they ain't even get into the 6th. So I think that's why it was considered, 5th round. Everything looked like the goal. Yeah, he wanted to punish him. And again, I said this before. The scary good thing about Boots that's very entertaining for the people is you can see when he's fighting, he having fun. Like that's rare. Like, a lot of times you'll hear fighters say like, the goal is, be smart, be patient, X, Y, Z, and have some fun in there. And they're saying it is one thing, but when you watching somebody and you able to get that feel like he legit having fun in there while he beating you up, it's crazy. Boots. Boots be having fun applying the ass whooping to you, and it's crazy. He got every tool, every punch in his arsenal that he need. You get what I'm saying? The man putting himself in the matrix in fights and not even realizing it. That's when you know you having fun. Like that move that we talk about that he did with Via, he didn't even realize he done it himself until he watched his own fight back. Until somebody showed him, I think he was saying. So that right there just lets you know he be on a different type of time, bro. And it's fun watching it, man. I'm enjoying it. Shout out to my guy YSM, man. I got one of your videos in here. I think I was about to play too. What's good with it, bro?
What's up with you?
Man, talk to me, man. Just in here chopping it up, building on this, the young phenom. And everybody talking about this Bud and Boots fight that they want so bad.
I feel like that people be analyzing fights wrong. The first thing that people say is, oh man, if Bud would have got hit with this, he would have got knocked out. Or Boots would have got hit with this, he would have got knocked out. The reality is, they're not going to fight each other the way they fight anybody else. This is going to sound crazy to some fans, but I really want you to think. Bud has never seen a Boots before. He's never seen anything like that. And vice versa. He's never seen anything like that, right? People want to say because of Spence's accolades isn't fighting style. Right. So this is, I feel like Boots is probably going to have a more measured approach early in that fight, but because he's 27 and Bud is 37, like if you look at all the athletes that are in their 30s, they operate in a more mellow, more strategic pace because they can't keep the same pace they did in the early 20s. Whereas though the younger dudes relied more off of athleticism. Boots is kind of in a weird space because, well, he's in that Kobe late number 8 space where you have the athleticism, everything's like there right now. Athleticism, you got experience, and like everything, like he's probably early prime, I would say.
Right.
Yeah.
D for the win. Yeah, he said he got something for whatever Bud brings. I do believe it. Like I think some people be tripping when they say they fight a lot alike. They do got a lot of similarities. I said it before, to be somewhat of him looking into a mirror to some degree. It really would, because like you just was saying, like they ain't seen nobody like each other. And it'd be the first time I think in his career that somebody really could match him, tit for tat as far as athleticism and being able to, switch and do things like that. Some say he could do it better. So, man, that's a challenge that he definitely ain't never faced in his career. That's why I think people want to see it so bad. It's a damn good fight, man.
To me, man, I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. I don't think stylistically this is a good fight for Bud. Where he's at in his career. About to be 37. A lot of fights. Over 40 fights, right? And he dissected Spence. He was always a better fighter than Spence. The only questions that people had, would he be able to take the pace, and would he be physically strong on the inside? He answered those questions, right? But nobody ever questioned his skills. Like his skill level was clearly superior than Spence, even before they even stepped in the ring, right? But this particular instance, you're giving up 10 years in age, right, to the naturally bigger man. Fast, strong, does a lot of the same things that you do. Now, what you have over him is experience. But we've all seen throughout history, Sonny Liston had experience over Cassius Clay. How'd that turn out?
Right.
Sometimes when a guy's just ready, he's just ready. I don't think if I'm Bud, I don't want to sound like a coward or nothing like that, but let's keep it a bean. You got better shit to do with your time, right? There's you could chase the Canelo fight. Shit, where's Charlo? You can fight Charlo. There are big fights that are in more of your wheelhouse than this. You've given up too much, and I think people are so stuck on that Spence fight, Spence, because it's his rival. People aren't looking at the styles. Like historically, I really want you to think back. When you get the older top tier fighter with the young phenom, 9 times out of 10, it ends one way.
Right.
Floyd is like the exception.
Right. True. Man, you make a hell of a point, man. I can't argue that. It's real. And that's why I say, man, it's one guy that I think can match him in a way that could test him where you really think he could lose the fight. I just don't think nobody else gonna do that. I mean, Madrimal could be tough, right? But it's just not the same look of a Boots. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Man, I would love to see the fight. I would love to, man. Lynn saw, said, nah. D Young, what's good with it, D?
Well, what's popping with you, man? How y'all doing, fellas?
All right, chopping it up, man. I get you, man.
Yeah. Nah, I'm listening to the convo, man. First off, man, I just want to say salute for having me on the panel, man.
You already know.
Yeah, I was definitely at the fight in Philly, and I went to the fight in Newark too, with Shakur, man. You know that both of them joints was both of them things was lit, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I gotta agree with y'all, man. Like I want this fight, you know what I mean? I just feel like Canelo, I don't think Bud gonna get that Canelo fight due to the fact I don't think Canelo really wanted, man. And how I seen him, bro, it's just lining up. It's just lining up too good for us. You know what I mean? You got Boots over there with Eddie. Eddie got a relationship with Turkey. Bud is the ambassador for Riyadh season. I think that shit gonna happen, man. I think both guys ain't never seen each other styles like this. I mean, you got Boots, electrifying, explosive, Bud, explosive, power, deceptiveness. It's a good fight, man. You know, I mean, if they do fight, I don't want no excuses about age, and I don't want no excuses about inexperience. You know what I mean? If this is the fight everybody want, you know what I mean? And it's not gonna play out into like a far running with Spence and Crawford did, because Bud is on the back end of his career. So if it's gonna happen, man, shit, it's gotta happen next. And from the way Boots talking, it's looking like he wanna, forego undisputed to get this bag. And I feel Turkey gonna drop that shit for him. You know what I mean? So I think we get it next. If not next, early 2025.
I don't see it happening next though. If it happens, I say it don't happen until 2025. I think that he's gonna fight the winner of Fundora and Spence.
Okay.
I see that happening.
So hey, look, YSM. So I know you close with Boots and them. So if it don't happen next, then shit, who Boots gonna scrap?
I mean, they want Stanionis, Barrios, or Brian Norman. More so, Brian. I don't see Brian Norman happening.
Yeah, because I think Brian Norman about to get ready to scrap Tszyu, man.
That'd be the biggest mistake Tszyu ever made, bro.
Yeah, Tszyu gonna get fucked
up. That's a bad fight.
Yeah, that's a bad fight for Tszyu.
Brian Norman.
Yeah, Brian Norman gonna fuck him up.
I keep thinking that too.
Brian Norman cooked the shit out of Tszyu, bro.
Hey, but the only thing you could say if Brian Norman loses focus, because he has problems with that in fights where he lose fucking focus, but if he come on this A game like he did with Santillan, he gonna murder Tszyu.
Tszyu can't hurt him, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right, because his
that power is ass at 40.
Yeah,
bro.
you're right. YSM.
Come on, just do. We've been noticed that power is ass at 40. What is gonna be at 47?
I knew this was gonna come up too, man. I had a feeling. So while we here, boom, there goes some stats for you. KO rate at 135, 71%. KO rate at 140, 20%.
Yeah.
At 35, he was hitting dudes. They was rolling all around. Now dudes is walking through that shit.
Yeah. And now you happen to see him be more of an outboxer, and then you seeing where he's deficient at more. You seeing it being put on display because he's forced to go to rounds now, and he ain't cleaning dudes up no more. So I've been said that at 40, he's gonna have to be an outboxer. 47. Might be biting no more than you could chew. Your power then transition up to 40 from 35. I don't see it going from 40 to 47 and you just being some super strong guy. Now I think you become normal, and now you're going to be in there fighting for your life. You get in there with a Brian Norman, somebody that's going to be looking to be in your chest and do damage. I think you got a tough night. I think you walk up out of there with a very tough night, possibly an L.
Shit, L. I think it's gonna be a stoppage, man. I think Brian Norman gonna stop his ass.
He's gonna be on his helmet.
I didn't like what I saw in the Steve Claggett fight. When you like, people just be like, oh, well, this guy hit him with that, and this guy hit him with this. It has to be the same style. Brian Norman and Steve Claggett have a similar style, which Brian Norman, I would say, has faster hands and more talented, obviously, but
better feet too.
Yeah, just like he's going to put Tszyu in positions where Tszyu is going to have to fight where he's not used to fighting. He can't keep him off him, bro. He can't.
Yeah,
regret. What up, family?
That's a good assessment. That's a good assessment.
I know where you at. Here, them bikes.
Yeah, nah, they up here cutting up right now, man.
Right, man. So yeah, man. It's gonna be fun to see how some of these fights play out next, because it ain't no more Claggets for him to fight. And he been doing a lot of talking. One thing I don't like about Tszyu is he definitely a talented dude, but he sound like he take a lot of fights off the table by just dismissing guys for foolish reasons. So he ain't gotta fight him. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
And asking for $10 million when you headline in 5,000 seat arenas, that don't help either.
Damn,
you get what I'm saying?
Bro, we got to keep it a bean. Like, he be talking cash shit for a dude that's still fighting in theaters, yo. He be talking about Bud, he be talking about Boots, he be talking about Dev, he be talking about Shakur. They don't fight in theaters, bro. They don't.
Yeah, right. 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 Keyshawn was just on his helmet. I seen on Twitter talk about that. These dudes talk all this crazy stuff he said, but then don't want to fight nobody, telling everybody don't call him out. You ain't fighting this one. You don't want to mess up that one. Money. Like, what? You sound envious of all these dudes, man. You should want to fight them all the way you talk. Should want to fight them all.
Absolutely.
Yo, honestly, you want to know what the reason is?
What's the reason?
They all make more money than he do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You talk about who, Shakur and Keyshawn and them?
Everybody. I'm saying right.
Everybody he talk about make more money than him.
Crawford, Boots, Shakur, Dev, Tank.
Oh yeah.
Everybody makes more money than him now because he fights in theaters, bro.
Right.
Oh yeah,
and they complain about it. He don't have no sense of awareness and reality. Like, he out of touch with reality. He think he more of a star than what he actually is. To me, that's what I think. And again, he was the guy that people loved. That he was getting them knockouts, wearing the jerseys, doing the backflips in the ring. They was just loving you. But I think it all turned the corner once he beat Loma. He beat Loma, and I just seen a different side of him, and he continued to show you that.
Yeah, his head got hit.
He'll do the same thing. Every time he beat somebody, he talk as if that's it. I done did it all.
Yeah.
I climbed down. Look, I gotta do something. You see what I did? We got J-Lo. We got J-Lo. I'm never gonna forget that. Man, that man is a character. 10 million, yeah, he done bumped his head. Till Pops. Talking the most, till Pops. They got to stop cloud chasing Crawford. I don't even like to use the word, but that's definitely that. It's just, I don't believe that you want to fight him. I believe that you'll take a fight at 47. I do believe that, but I don't believe you want to fight Crawford. That's gonna be all wrong for you. That'd be one of the worst fights you could take.
It's the same reason why Taylor and Prograis don't want to move up, man. They don't want no smoke with none of those guys at 47.
I don't even think that the Tszyu Crawford fight would be that bad for Tszyu career, and this is why. I think Tszyu get knocked out before, like, he get broken down,
right?
So it don't have any lasting effects on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's going to take too much punishment. I think he's just going to get knocked out, and to where though to be like, yo, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's better than a sustained beating.
Yeah, it is. Right, it is better than just getting drugged and beat on for round after round. Then get stopped too. Yeah, better off getting him out of there early. And it might happen like that. It might happen like that for him. Because Crawford really hurt that dude. That's why I said I don't understand why they keep calling for him like that. It's people, and that's the part that pisses me off. The fights that are more realistic or seem more possible, those are the ones you put up the resistance against. The ones that seem like they less than likely to happen, that's what you entertaining. To me, that you seem like you confused. Like you don't really want to challenge yourself against these dudes. You cool with talking about them. This one boring. This one make this much money. This one that. You cool with all of that stuff, but you ain't cool with getting in there. And like I said, calling out a dude that's at 54, knowing he ain't coming back down, that's like a cloud chase because you're not going way up there. No, you're not going way up there, man. So fight the guys where you at. Still smoke at 140. It's champions that you could fight. Like, I just don't get that dude. You know what I mean? It's real smoke at 47, but that Crawford stuff, man, that's just going to get you hurt.
Who do y'all think he can beat at 40, yo? When I mean beat, I'm not talking about top rank, giving him the Vergil Ortiz fight. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about beat legitimately.
The champions or just anybody?
Anybody.
I don't know, man, because it'll be a lot of tough fights. I would say Catterall, but I don't know.
That's a bad fight. Catterall
maybe,
he can't cut the ring off.
Hey, look, maybe Progress, maybe Progress, maybe Progress.
I think everybody else that we speak of, I think all give them extremely tough fights, but not beat them.
Possibly Matias just do, but I don't know. That's another good scrap for him. Maybe. I don't think he beats Liam Peril. No. I don't think he beats him. Damn, YSM, you got a point on that one.
Pitbull smokes him. From what I see, Pitbull smokes him, yo.
Yeah, that'd be a hard fight for him as well. Pause. Yeah. I don't know though, bro. That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, boxing news. Yeah, that's what I said. I said Bud, not Duck. I just hate the duck tag, putting the duck tag. I just don't. I think they might be pulling in two different directions, man, at the end of the day. But again, Turkey involved, maybe that changes things. I don't know. But we'll see. You know what I mean? Because again, Bud seemed like his issue was money. That's the last thing I heard him say. He said, y'all want me to fight him, show him the money. Y'all over there talking to Turkey. That seemed like he ain't been doing nothing but show the money. So,
yo, I feel like fans misinterpreted that tweet. The fans were calling for it, and he was saying, y'all not the ones paying for it.
Yeah.
Every time I ever heard Bud out of his mouth talk about it, he just says that he's looking for bigger fights. Right? I don't know if that means money. I don't know if that means legacy. Right? He's 37. I don't think he got too much longer. So if he's got to run at 154 pounds and then Canelo, or if Canelo's like in the middle of that run, I don't see him staying.
Right.
Hey, another thing too, though, fellas, is like, yeah, I don't get the Bud ducking Boots thing either, because Bud said this shit even before Undisputed happened when he was talking on Porter podcast that after he beat Spence, he was moving up to 54 to get Charlo, but obviously Charlo is not available no more after he got that Canelo fight. You know, he went off the map, and they just stripped him of the ring, so Charlo is a no-go now. So you know what I mean? That's why I say I just think this is the more realistic fight. Yeah, this is the more realistic fight for him. I mean, nobody else at 54. I mean,
right. So he fights Pitbull the same way they Clark. Yeah, hell yeah, he'd be in trouble. I think he'll be on the move. He'll have to be. Bruce Guy's piece, OG, isn't why isn't Bruce moving up to 54? I mean, look, if you listen to him, to me, when I hear Boots talking, now look, I could be wrong. Sound like to me, if a Crawford fight is actually on the table, that's something he'll entertain. That other than that, he seemed like he want to snatch belts up. That's why I say I'm cool with seeing him do exactly that if he's able to. You know what I mean? But who would want to see a Crawford fight? But my question is, would Crawford really want to fight him? You know what I mean? At this stage of his career, I don't think he's ducking and scared, but that's a real risk. And I keep saying a real recognize real. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Sometimes you get to a point where you might not want to take that type of risk. So I don't know if that's the case, but like I said.
Hey, I got a question for you. Right? Fans be throwing me off with the first you want dudes to collect all the belts, you want dudes to be undisputed. Then you want certain dudes to just move up. It's like, when did when did 54, because Bud moved up, right? Boots should automatically move up and not try to accomplish. Like, he had his first defense of his belt last year, like last fight, right? A belt that y'all criticized him how he won it. He just defended it for the first time.
Right.
I don't see the need to move up right away, especially if you can get Stanionis or Brian Norman. They're undefeated fighters. Now, if you can't get those fights and there's not a big fight on the table for you, then you can look at moving up. But once you move up to 54, that's it.
Yeah, you're not coming back down.
Exactly. So if you had something that you wanted to accomplish at 47, then I would say stay until you accomplish it, or stay until you can't make the weight anymore.
Yeah. And hey, just a little pushback though, YSM. Hold on real quick. My bad. All right, my fault. Yeah, just a little pushback though, YSM. Like, you know, I dig what you're saying. Yeah, you know, why should he have to move up just to go get that fight? But you know, it's just like what he keeps saying. He keeps saying he won't budge. So it's just like, hey, you gonna take that, or you gonna go the undisputed route? Which I think Turkey might offer them a good substantial amount of money, because, like you say, Bud want the money, and shit, to make it happen, you got to feed the horse.
Hey, yo, but here's the thing that my man Talking Sports ain't realizing, right? So if a fight can be made with Bud, Boots don't have to move up to 154 before that fight is made.
Right.
He doesn't have to fight in eliminators. Like, they were just at a division together, right? And Bud has echoed the sentiments of he wants bigger fights. He wants bigger fights. So I'm not moving to 154 unless that man is definitely going to fight me. If we sign a contract, then yeah, move up to 54. But y'all just asking him to move for 54 for the sake of moving to 54. Bud knows Boots wants that fight, and Bud wants other fights. I don't see what the issue is.
I get you. Yeah, and I think that's what it is. People, if that fight is available, I think he'd take it. You know what I mean? That's why he's saying it. You know what I mean? Because you got to call his bluff. Shit. You know what I mean? I think he'd take it. But again, you ain't supposed to stay stuck on stupid. You gonna let it be known. Look, I'll fight that dude. Send me a contract. I bet you I'll sign it. That's it. Where's energy? I just played in that.
Wait.
That's what he said with Turkey and the with Eddie Hearn.
Here's what Talking Sports. If Bud won Canelo so bad, with your logic, why he ain't moved to 68 yet?
Yeah, right.
And Boots never turned down that fight, by the way. So why he ain't moved to 68 yet? It doesn't make sense. Like, if Canelo gonna fight me, yeah, I'll move to 68 to fight Canelo. But otherwise, I'm gonna stay right here and do what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just ready to see what's gonna happen after August 3rd. I think we get all our answers after that. You know what I mean? I think we get all our answers after August 3rd.
Sure.
Talking Sports, nobody turned down that fight.
Hey, but appreciate you letting me on though, Just Do, man. I gotta get back in, man.
Always, bro. Always.
Peace, fellas.
Hey, Just Do. I've been answering this same question, right? For like a year now. Right. So if you want to hear from Black Prime what I've said 100 fucking times, and I've given a detailed synopsis of what exactly happened. But if you want the people from Black Prime to tell you Zab Judah is the president, you can go look at an interview between Mill City Boxing with Zab Judah and Bernie the Boxer. And Zab Judah clearly says that Boots wanted that fight and they didn't turn down shit. So I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yeah, that's why I came here. Like, it's no ducking going on between them guys, man. You know what I mean? You got a young guy that's adamant about wanting the opportunity. I know people keep saying what he should do to get it, but he letting you know, look, man, at any given point in time, you off from that fight, he with it. And he clearly just said that. That's exactly what he's saying. But in the meantime, what I'm supposed to not do nothing? Nah, all right, that fight is not here, then I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, trying to snatch up these belts. It's simple. I don't think he's using his name for nothing. All that clout chasing, that dude barely talk. He ain't clout chasing nobody that he actually fight and give hell to. In the meantime, you know what I'm saying? Give him hell. That should be a tough fight for him, man. At this age, about to be 37, be a tough fight for him. Sad
Yeah.
blue Espinosa said.
Yeah, he said his daddy said they by saying we're loyal to Showtime means Showtime is going to negotiate the fight with them, which they did. Holla at my people. They hollered at his people. So I don't know where the confusion is, bro. The only reason why that fight didn't happen is because Boots wasn't his first option. Earl Spence was.
Right.
And he fought Earl Spence. Like, what the
Right, Cal.
No,
That's
I'm
what I say, man.
gonna say no to $25 million, and I'm gonna fight the kid for $5 to $10 million. Yeah, because that makes sense.
Right. That's why I say, man, we be here to shoot them narratives down. Nobody, these dudes, the fight didn't happen because one guy is ducking the other one. And I said that on both sides. Like that's not what's going on. One guy ain't clout chasing at all, but you got a dude in Crawford that's, he 2 or 3 fights at max left.
Yeah,
I remember him saying 2. So doubt if he gonna spend one messing with him. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not being scared. I just, you at the end, man. I don't know if you ain't going backwards, man, because that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, they don't get it, but we got it. We gotta give them the straight, man. That's what we're here for. All narratives, I hate them. It's just bad for the sport. I feel like it's bad to call Bud a duck. With all he's accomplished, we just did that.
I've never
to him,
agreed
man.
with that notion.
I mean, the boxing community with Spence. They just did that with that. He fought him, and then y'all move on. Oh, now he's ducking Boots. Boots don't really want to fight him because he ain't moved to 54 yet. Like, what the hell, dude? You don't just move to a weight class and hope you get the fight. Don't you think that's something that he, should be worked out before he get there, so he know why he going there instead of just saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna just hope I get the fight." Nah, that's not gonna happen. That's why he been very clear, man. Send that contract. He said it to Turkey, man. I don't know if Turkey was able to hear him, but they know what each other is saying. That's the fight that he was talking about on that phone.
Yo,
never fought Porter Brooks. Nobody. He fought Brooks.
No, you talking about Boots. The reality is Porter said he didn't want to fight him. Danny didn't want to fight him. Kell Brook was retired. Like, come on, man. He's bro.
Right.
Yo, I feel
Danny,
like
from what I hear, Danny won't even spar Boots. From what I hear,
no, Danny's never sparred Boots.
Let alone fighting him. And I don't think he doing it. I think he said he won't do either. I'm not tripping.
It's like fans be having these like inherent biases, right? So Terence Crawford has been fighting the best in the world for free, right? Started off in the amateurs. So do y'all really think he's scared of Boots? No. Right? Boots wants to prove himself. You really think he's scared of Bud? No. That's not how this works. But you do got to examine that boxing is a predatory business. And you have to look out for number one, which is you, right? So Terence Crawford's at the point where he's the brand, he's the business. He's his own promoter, right? So I got to look at what makes sense. How can I make the most money possible in these next couple of fights, right? So if I'm going to fight Madrimov and get something comparable than I would get with Boots, then why the fuck am I fighting Boots? I'm just going to fight Madrimov. Now, the cash out is Canelo. I can make a shitload of money. I'll do something that's never been done. If Bud goes up there and beats Canelo, bro, now we got to start having a different conversation. We got to start having the Floyd conversation. We got to start having the Ray Leonard conversation. We got to start having the Ali conversation. Sound crazy, but to jump up 3 fucking weight classes and take out a Hall of Famer. Come on, man.
It's crazy. Yeah. That's real. But let's collect 3 belts, but collected 1 and came to fight for undisputed. Yeah. Even with that, it's some talks as to how that happened and why that happened the way it did. I'm a deeper thinker than just putting duck tags on guys when fights don't happen. I know it'd be more complex than that. It ain't just as simple as somebody really ducking the other one. People like to run with it, but I'm just not big on it. Them dudes, I think they fought at the best time they could have fought when all the silverware, hardware was collected. You know what I mean? They fought. Regardless of the result, they fought. Just moved on. Maul Brooks was good. Them guys be scared. Me neither. I'm sure business decisions for sure, because I think it's your career at stake. You get what I'm saying? They are the business to an extent, right? 704 Joe, it gotta make sense, and that's why I say, man, you ain't just making fights just to be making, man. You doing what makes sense. See what's cracking. Shakur come by again for the interview. Yeah, we gonna work that out. I just hit him the other day. For sure.
I don't like how they do. I don't like how fans do core, right? Fans are too fickle for me. One moment you're not letting your hands go. Next moment you're getting hit too much. But then we look at we got to start just judging fighters just across the board, because people is comfortable with Tank getting hit as long as Tank's getting knockouts. Tank loses a lot of rounds. As long as Tank's knocking people's heads off, you good. People were comfortable with Floyd not getting knockouts, not really letting his hands go, as long as Floyd won.
Right.
So what are we doing, Jusdu?
Yeah. Taking credit from them, just not I guess expecting guys to be more than what they are. It's kind of, I like how Boots put it, man. He was like, man, I like the way he fight. Let him be him. Like, yeah, I asking the dude to be somebody else. You might as well hold your breath. You're gonna be holding your breath on that one, man. I just appreciate what dudes do. It's critiques to be made, but my issue, like what I was talking about, and it's just with fights as a whole, right? We get so wrapped up into how we expect it to look or how we expect a fighter to perform that when it actually takes place, we don't appreciate it. We complain and we be so stuck on what we didn't see that the criticism outweighs the result. Like, you get what I'm saying? You listen to just the criticism, you'll be like, well, damn, dude lost, didn't he? You'll be like, well, nah, he won, but you get what I'm saying? He didn't throw this punch. Yeah, but he did he win? Yeah, but and it's just like yeah, but he didn't get a knockout. He said he was gonna get a knockout, though. He didn't get a knockout. Yeah, did he win? Yeah, but it's like, man, I appreciate all these dudes and what they do, because I know I could just imagine from my seat how hard it is to do it, man. So I always try to be a guy. That's why I am Jusdu, because I'm gonna give you your credit before I sit up here and take away from what you do. It's just not fun for me to watch it if I'm doing that. Like, we was having a conversation that you notice people don't give fighters credit for fighting nobody outside top level. It's like the journey, we don't appreciate it. We really say guys ain't fought nobody without putting no context, not putting it in perspective. It's crazy. Boxing fans got spoiled, I think. Busy was good, bro. Spoiled, man.
Boxing fans are the most complainingest motherfuckers. And mind you, I appreciate every one of my fans, even the fans on here. I appreciate y'all. I'm talking about as a whole, bro. You cannot satisfy boxing fans. Tank just fought Frank Martin. That was a good fight. And then all you hear about is who he's not fighting. Right? Bud is moving up to fight Israel Madrimov at 154 pounds. Now, would I like to see him fight Boots? Of course. But don't act like he's fighting a bum. Like, if you watch Madrimov fight, that kid can fucking fight. Like, so these dudes, like, people bitch that Bud was fighting Sean Porter after calling for him for years to fight Sean Porter. It's like, what do y'all want?
It's crazy. Dude, come forward, try to make the fight, don't get a knockout. You criticize him, crucify him for it. The next dude next week, following next week, comes forward, makes the fight, and gets the knockout. He got hit too much. You know what y'all want. Y'all ain't happy no which way.
Yo.
You ain't happy no which way.
Just need something to complain about. I never thought I would see people complain about a 5th round knockout. It's like when LeBron wins the NBA title, it's a celebration. People aren't sitting there dissecting, oh man, she missed that free throw. But as a matter of fact, you got dudes like y'all sound like Skip Bayless. Like, you won't give a dude credit no matter what. Oh yeah, man.
That's great.
LeBron, he had that turnover. He had that turnover in the first quarter. Yeah, if that was Mike, he would have never turned that ball over. That's how y'all say no.
I gotta be that guy, the one that's giving him the credit. My criticism is not going to outweigh the result. There's nothing wrong with critiquing, and ain't nothing about being sensitive. It's okay to criticize, but it's like, damn, at what point do you finish getting to what actually happened? Because a lot of the criticism be based on what you felt like you wanted to see, as opposed to what you feel like you didn't see. You stuck on that, but then you forget to mention what actually happened. So it don't be that bad, man. These dudes be going out here down there pitching shutouts, and we still be killing them for the smallest shit. I just can't. I can't be that dude. I wouldn't enjoy boxing if I watched it like that.
Oh
like,
man, Shakur fought a cab driver. The cab driver won a bronze medal. Like these dudes train their whole life to get to this point. I don't think people realize how hard it is to box. Do this. Try to cut some fucking weight. Try to cut weight and tell me how hard that is.
Right. I'm gonna argue we can put up against. Yeah, nah, Bud had his run been crazy. He had a hell of a run. Yeah, he did. I mean, you got some people that still say what he didn't do. That's because they don't like how he moved. This is the new thing. We critique that. That's why I say this generation of boxing fans is different. We critique fighters more of how they move and do business more than how they fight. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. Yeah, if he picks Core for a shot, they still, but well, he's still in Fight Mama. It's supposed to happen 7 years ago. Like, bro, a good fight is a good fight, man. Man, that's how they be. Yeah, hopefully I just want to continue to see good fights, man. My guy Boots gonna beat ass at 47, and he right there, that division wide open. If you being honest, I just don't got nobody there beating him. So I understand him not focusing so much on what name is there as opposed to what he could accomplish there. Beat whoever got them titles, fight for them belts. And that's why I say I like to listen to the fighters, because I don't get caught up into what I want more than what they saying they want. He's very clear about that. He in a position to do is wide open. I know people like politics, this and that, but it's still wide open. And politics aside, ain't nobody beat him at 47, bro. That's his division to win. And I ain't mad at him for wanting to at least spend some time trying to get them belts. I ain't mad at it before he go up to 54. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna sign off. My man talked about Pro Box. Pro Box is one of my guilty pleasures. I love it. I love the 11-0 versus 12-1 matchups. Like I'm a boxing junkie. But the same dudes that want fighters to move up and down weight classes and why won't this guy move up? Is the same dudes that was comfortable with Triple G staying at 60 for 15 years. You weren't required, you don't require everybody to do everything. A lot of times people be wanting to see guys get beat. Like when dudes was like, oh yeah, we should move up to fight Tank. Really, bro? Really? Or Tank should move up and fight Crawford. Really, yo? Because that's a good fight, right?
You want to see him? Tell me you want to see him get beat without telling me you want to see him get
Come on, bro. I'm not watching that. I don't want to watch that shit.
You're right.
Oh man, if he really good, he'll move up and fight Tank. Yeah, all right, yo. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but appreciate you having me on, man.
Always, man.
I wish I could have chopped it up with you in Philly.
Man, for sure. Yeah, man. Next time I'm gonna make it intentional, bro. I'm gonna make it intentional to make sure I link with you, because it won't be the last time. I'm gonna make sure I'm at more of these fights for sure. I need to be in the mix a little bit more. So I'm gonna try to stay in the, you know what I mean, in the loop with these fights, man. Especially when they somewhere like that. I had to go to that one. So, and shout out to my man D for the win too, man. Salute to you, bro. I know you probably ain't here listening, but again, shout out to YSM, man. Always coming through, showing love when you can, man, and putting out that dope work, man.
Man, appreciate you, bro. I'm out.
Always. All right. What it do, Crush? As a casual, I know you do when you're fighting fights. I'm born. Right. B-Hop stayed at 65. He did, man. So shout out to YSM, man. It's always a good conversation. But, just to wrap up that portion of it, yeah, man, Bud is not ducking Boots. Boots is not ducking Bud. Boots is not clout chasing Bud. I think as a young, hungry lion, he fought every fight that he was supposed to fight at 147 to position himself to fight those two dudes. It's just by chance. And, at what point they at in their career, just the timing, it didn't allow him to get those fights with those guys at 147. So, with him being competitive, only a weight class up, I'm pretty sure if that opportunity is there, if Turkey Ali can make an offer for him to fight a Crawford, I think he'll take it. I don't think he clout chasing or nothing like that. and you're supposed to aim for the top. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you a guy like Boots. You know what I mean? So again, nobody's ducking. I think Crawford is going in one direction, which is 54, and Boots is over there at 47, and he's trying to chase titles there and be great. So let's see if he's able to do so. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to support him either way, man, whether he decided to move up to 54 and be great there, or, like I said, just chase the titles. And I think Bud got a good challenge on his hands August 3rd, but I think he's going to win. You know, Dante's boxing talk was good, my guy. Today's World Hagler and Leonard took a long time to happen. Fans today would say something like ducking, yeah, just too impatient. It's about understanding what's going on. You get what I'm saying? More so than just making shit up like that. It's not as simple as guys ducking, man. Business don't even be offers made. Certain fights don't be on the table. We'll just hear people talk about it and it don't happen, and then we'll accuse a guy of ducking. So ain't no ducking from Boots, ain't no ducking from Bud. To my knowledge, neither of those guys ever turned down an offer or a contract to fight anybody. So therefore, it can't be a duck. And they had 2 separate weight classes, so you can't duck somebody from a separate weight class. To me, it just don't make sense. Willing to go to 68 for Canelo. I haven't heard Boots say anything about moving up. So you want to unify first at 147? Yeah, but he just kept it on the table to, you know, for the Crawford fight. If it's there, he'll take it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. Other than that, he ain't expressed no other thoughts, you know, as far as going up. Boxing Dad, what it do, fam? How you feeling? So, you know, there's that, man. So, yeah, Bradley, I feel Bradley, but, you know, I think Crawford is where he at. He going in the direction he going, man. I don't think he, you know, ducking smoke, man. Let me play this. I got to play this. Salute the YSM. I meant to play this too because we talking about it. Let's talk about Boots again. Boxing Dad, what it do, man? We'll see. Easy to just tell Boots to move up, but going up. Unified 147 chance. Champ increases money at 54. Absolutely it do. Absolutely it do.
So ideally, would Standing Jonas be your next opponent? Well, ideally, Standing Jonas be your next opponent?
I don't know. Hopefully, I don't care who it is. Anybody with a belt.
Do you think putting in $15,000 in Wells Fargo is going to entice those other guys to do unification bouts?
I definitely think so. Yeah, that'd make me a household name, you know, and so that I can, you know, sell anywhere, you know.
Oscar actually yesterday at his presser for the Vergil Ortiz fight, he was asked about you, and he said that you're the appetizer, that fight's the main entree. And then they asked Vergil about the potential of fighting you. Do you still have any desire to get in the ring? Well, not still, I'd rather say, do you have a desire to get in the ring with Vergil Ortiz?
I got the desire to get in the ring with anybody. Whether it's anybody with the belts at 147, 54, Bud, you know, Spence, Vergil, whoever else them big guys at 54, I don't care who it is. Anybody in the weight or around the weight, they can get it. I don't care who it is. I've been saying that all my life. Like they already know. Like I always say, no matter where the fight at, you can be in your living room, your backyard. I don't care. I just want to rumble. Like, I just love rumbling. I love beating people up. I love knocking them out. That's what I do. And once I get my opportunity to fight these big guys, big name guys, y'all gonna see. You know.
Hey, Boots, tonight do you feel any pressure to get Avanesian out before the 6th round like Crawford did, or are you just going to take it easy and have fun like you normally do?
There's no pressure. Like I told him, I said, I ain't worrying about what whoever did before me. I'm just glad to be back. It's been a year, you know, I'm ready to put on a show, have my fun, and let the knockout come to me. I ain't going to go looking for it.
What weight will we see the best Jaron in this?
Huh?
I said, what weight will we see the best Jaron in this? You spectacular at 47.
Whatever weight I'm at. It don't matter. I'm comfortable at any weight. I do like 47, 54, 60, 68. No matter wherever I'm at, that's where I'm comfortable at.
You think you top off at 68?
68. I think definitely 68. I mean, I be sparring guys as heavyweights and cruiserweights and things like that, but I'll probably top off at 68 for sure.
Boots, can you speak a little bit? I heard you in terms of your preparation. I heard you say you're feeling good.
This last couple questions.
Yeah. So I heard you say, you're feeling good. You had a good weight cut. You can get for this fight. And I know you probably have no clue, but Jonovic, who has a fight going on, coming up really soon this weekend, he had to call out the fight. He's hospitalized. He had rehydration issues. Can you talk about what it's like for a fighter to have to prepare and make that weight, or maybe your own personal experience?
You just gotta make the weight correctly. You gotta, just take your time with the weight. Eat the right things, and don't try to rush the weight up too fast. If you rush the weight up too fast, you end up in the hospital. You might hurt yourself.
One last question for you. What's your next meal, man? You just made weight. What you about to eat? A cheesesteak?
No.
But that's really what I wanted y'all to hear. Y'all see, when as it pertains to 54, he would like to fight any of those guys. You heard what he just said. Like, he'd like to fight any of them up there. He just, so what I hear from Boots is, look, I'm at 47. I have a belt here. I'm going to try to chase the rest of the belts. But if a big fight happens to present itself at 154, I will take it, whether that's Bud, whether that's EJ, Spence, or, whoever. So that's all it is. You keep your options open because, sometimes opportunities do come at different weight classes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he open to. So that's all it is. I like Boots, man. I like how he speak, man. He's straight to the point, man. He doing what he doing. Right now, he trying to reign at 147, but they all from a real fight. He going to take it. You know what I mean? Why you mad? What if Canelo tells Bud to fight Boots? That would be a last. So, yeah. That's something he'd do too, man. Imagine Boots calling out Canelo. Canelo say he's too small. Nah, that's what he'd say. How come no one's pushing for Boots versus Spence? Come on, let's see how Boots beat Spence compared to how Bud beat him. Anyone? Don't think so. I think the only reason nobody was thinking about that is because out of the two, between Bud and EJ, with Bud winning, I feel like people feel like, Jaron Ennis is the closest thing to giving Bud that challenge, right? As far as seeing Spence fight him, I wouldn't want to see that fight off of Terence Crawford loss for sure. But maybe at I bet I got you. KO was good with it, bro. It wasn't nothing much though, but yeah, let me hold on, I got you. Let me write it in here. I'm gonna put it in the chat. So there's no excuse from any side when it comes to making Boots but fight at 54. Nah, it shouldn't be no excuse. It's all about the opportunity, I think. You get what I'm saying? To me, like I said, from what I gather, it sounds like Boots want the opportunity. Seem like Bud, if he want the money. You know what I mean? If the money ain't there, he don't want the fight. That's what it sounds like. But then again, it just sounds like he focused on 54. But I don't think it's no excuse, man. I don't look at neither one of those dudes as ducks, man. I really don't. You know what I mean? I just think real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? And that's a risky challenge at this stage of your career. And I'm pretty sure if you go and take it, you want to be compensated for it. That's all. That's how I see it, man. Maybe I could be tripping. Bet. You already know, man. I just so you know to look for me, man, when I need to hit you outside of this joint. But I got you. Appreciate you. Spence do not fight Boots. Nah, hell no. Not coming off no Crawford loss. That'd be all wrong, bro. That'd be terrible. I'm just being real. That'd be bad. But you want to see what he looked like. That's why I don't think people were suggesting the Spence and Boots fight. And then on top of that, the challenge, I think only one that really can challenge him like that is Crawford for real. You know what I mean? I mean, this Boots to challenge Crawford in that way. You know what I mean? Madrimov going to bring his own challenge to the table, but I just don't think he got enough of. I could be wrong, but we're going to find out. We damn sure going to find out. Yeah, man, I just want to see what Spence looked like after the loss, bro. He took a tough one, man. The last thing I want to do is see him getting there with somebody else. And, without knowing what he looked like, at least yet. You get what I'm saying? It just wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't be a smart fight. Oh, man, I got to play this from Vergil Ortiz, too, because Vergil Ortiz, man, he had to clarify for all of us that thought he said he needed 3-4 years before he fight Boots, man. he had to clarify it, man. So hold on, I'm gonna play this clip too. Rick Timms, what it do, man? How you feeling? Boots gonna have Ryan flinch like he gonna punch Ryan ass out the gym, out the ring somewhere, bro. Boots will hurt Ryan ass bad, real bad. Spence should take out everyone else, make a nice comeback, let Bud and Boots duke it out. That's when they had to get stopped by Ray. Shit, you know, EJ on borrowed time. I hope he returned to form, man, you know, against Fundora whenever that fight happened. But I don't know. I don't even know. I wonder how many more fights he got left realistically. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think so too, Rick. I don't think he could dethrone Bud. I think he could be a tough, solid, sturdy test, right? But my thing is how I want to see how Bud handle business, how he gonna do. Chris, what it do, man? What's good with you? Vergil also said Spence didn't look like himself. Yeah, they know. A lot of fighters said that too. My Jamal problem is his gas tank. Can't stop you with his power. He slows down. Yeah, that's gonna be problematic in a fight with Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford ain't gonna slow down, and whatever pace he set, he gonna be able to maintain it. So he gonna be fine. So yeah, you gas against Crawford, you probably could guarantee a stoppage. I want to see how his power transition up to 54 though. Respectfully, I think he'll be fine, but I still want to see how it's gonna look. Speaking of Vergil, let me play this, man. It's a little clip from him and Oscar. And Vergil cleared the air with that 4 year stuff. You know what I mean? He said he never say he needed 4 years. He said it would take about 4 years for the fight to be made. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Vergil had to clear that up real quick, man. Hold on. Let me get to it, bro.
When you signed with them, you weren't as tall as Oscar. You saw the video? Yeah, I saw that. Sergey's tall, but you're physically bigger, I think. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Oh, you have that? I even see you. We're doing good. Robert, Oscar, was that a jab at Ennis up there? Jaron Ennis? Was that a little jab at Jaron Ennis?
No jabs? What are you talking about?
It came off like
just call it the way it is, brother. That's it. We got the superstar right here. At 154, 160 in the near future, this is the man. Yeah. Serious business right here. He's coming after everybody.
Yeah. That's the fight that the fans actually want. Ennis versus Ortiz.
Well, look,
looking past both.
Everything happens for a reason, right? Everything happens for a reason. And when he told us, I'm going to fill up this stadium in Dallas, he had a little face. He had a tiny little face. Little boy. Now, young man growing up, and guess what? He's going to fill up that Dallas Cowboys stadium. I'm going to call up Jerry Jones and say, hey, I got your superstar that's going to fill it up. Yeah. And it's Vergil Ortiz.
Are you going to watch the Ennis fight this Saturday? Keep an eye on it. And
serious business.
He's a tremendous fighter. Amazing fighter. But like I said, it's the appetizer to the main event, baby.
You know, let me just clear up the air real quick. So I have a lot of people. I think it was your video, right? So people are saying that well, I'm gonna be ready for him for like another 4 years, right? People are misinterpreting it. I said that's 4 years since, so you're ready for him. But that's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's what people are saying. What I said was that fight probably won't be made for another 4 years because I know how politics are. I was being realistic about it. I'm not like other fighters, but I'll fight him tomorrow, knowing it's not gonna happen for another fucking 4 or 5 years. You know what I mean? If they wanted to fight that next day or that next week or whatever, that next fight, I would have did it. And it's still like that. I'll fight anyone. I don't care who it is. You're gonna watch it on Saturday? You're gonna watch it, or you're gonna be training? Or yeah, of course. Yeah. What's the odds for the fight? I don't know what the odds are. Who's he fighting?
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, he was talking about Boots.
Ebenezer. Yeah, he's gonna get him out of there. He's gonna get him out of there.
You know.
Better than Crawford?
Main attraction.
He's gonna do better than Crawford, or? I mean, Crawford put on a fucking masterclass. You know? What was that, like a 10-round fight, or what was it, an 8-6? I don't know, but Crawford, he looked really fucking sharp on that fight. So I really don't know, but Ennis is gonna get him out of there.
All right, bring magazine real quick.
Shout out to Vergil Ortiz. So he cleared the air, y'all. He ain't say he needed 4 years for Boots. He said it was going to take about 4 years for the fight to get made. He said y'all all misinterpreted what he said. Nah, I like Vergil, man. A fight with him and Boots. People keep talking all this Crawford and Boots stuff, and I get it because I'm a fan of both guys. I would love to see them fight, like as I've been saying this whole stream. But I'm looking past that. If they don't fight, man, Vergil is still there. I think Vergil and Boots is a fight that's must-see TV right there. I think everybody in here would want to see Vergil and Boots. Boots get up to 54 and Vergil still there. Hell yeah, I want to see it. Give it to us. Cause low key, man, hold on, y'all. Is he cutting grass right now? Yo, I'm about to trip, man. He don't get his ass out of here. You got a leaf blower, like man. Take that damn leaf blower up out of here, bro. He know 4 o'clock our time. Our hours is from anywhere from 4 to 8. All right, blowing that loud ass leaf blower. I came in here. I'm not bad, y'all. All right, you know exactly what he meant. Yeah, we know. Vergil would have his hands full with Boots. Yeah. Robert Garcia said, Boots will have to kill Vergil. He said he could see Vergil the kind of fighter that he could be down some rounds and he'll come back strong and get you out of there. He says you gotta kill him to beat him. But if you go down rounds with Boots, you could forget about all this miraculous comeback stuff. If he go up on you 3-4 rounds, that's it for you. That's it for you. See, Boots versus me too. Teach me too. That's what I'm saying, because they younger, they closer in age. Vergil is the good. He the real deal, bro. Yeah, he bugging, yo. You see him, Kyle? You hear him, Kyle? Like he gonna come by the window, right? Like while we doing what we doing. He did the disrespect. You gotta do that on his own time. That man at work, I'm telling him to cut the grass on his own time. Blow the leaves, whatever he doing. He tripping by our window with that. My people ain't trying to hear that nonsense. Oh, y'all can't hear it? I just be feeling like y'all can hear everything. I swear I do. See, Boots versus Vergil. Yeah, man. Boots versus Vergil is the fight for real. I think it's a real good chance that we don't get Bud and Boots. I ain't going to be heartbroken over it. I think Bud got business at 54. Part of me think that he wants to become undisputed at 154 pounds. And then ride off into the sunset. Because if he get, you gotta think what makes sense for him. If he fight Madrimov and he get 2 belts and one, why wouldn't he go for it and then ride out into the sunset? Why would you entertain fighting a guy when you already got more history? You know what I'm saying? So I understand options. I know what a good fight is between them two, but I understand Bud got some real options, man. He could really make history, bro. Undisputed in 3 weight classes would be crazy. And I really think he beat Madrimov and he looked like a 54-pounder. I think that the possibility of him becoming undisputed up there is real. Just think about that. And this the dude that they be wanting to say is ducking people, the guy that's chasing history. That's all I'm saying. Like, I do this for boxing, not just for the fighter. Bud could fight his ass off. He don't need me to talk for him, but damn, like, could we do better than this? Like, that's not a guy that's a duck. All he do is fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, the dude's a hell of a fighter. He ain't ducking no smoke. These dudes got options. They got plans. And I think he following his plan right now. And I feel like his plan is to snatch up them titles at 154. Maybe, and I'm just saying, I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe if an offer or something is presented to him with a certain amount of money and it's for a Boots fight, maybe he entertains it. Who knows? But in the meantime, in between time, man, that man about to chase history at 154 pounds, bro. He really is. I wish Charlo was still, active in that 54 because I would have loved to see them fight at 54. You know what I'm saying? That's still, people forgot all about that ever since Canelo beat him. Terrell Cameron was good, family. I really like you. Nah, you all good, bro. G5 Reeds, he said Boots is green still. Go get Vergil or Zoo. I don't necessarily want to call him green, right? But there's still some experience that, you know, he definitely would be lacking if he was going against a Bud Crawford for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it, Dante. If he with it, I'm with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, if Bud the type of fighter, if he get in the ring with you, it's because he believe he can win. And he going to actually try to win. He ain't coming in there to just get paid. That's not in his makeup. He either going to fight or he, you know what I mean? You going to beat him, you know what I mean? Or he ain't getting in there. Or you going because he going to fight. So, I'm not calling for it. But if he, you know, that's something he want to do, I'll support it for sure. Yeah, that's true. He is at 54 with Bud. Possible Zoom verse was good with damn. I ain't think about that. Bud and Vergil. Remember, he said he'd fight Bud. Zoom verse was good with the family. On the announcement of Boots and Avedissian fight, they said Bud is fighting for the WBA and an interim WBO. Yeah, it's supposed to be for 2 belts, Teach. It's supposed to be for 2 belts. Why no backing? I think he really is like that though. Pretty sure Majima fought a super middle. And the amateurs, it's a dangerous fight for Bud. Yeah, it's a risky fight for sure, Cash, for sure. You know what I mean? But I just think dude don't have enough experience. As long as Bud, you know, power transition up with him, he should be fine. Nothing green about Boots. Yeah. I get the point he's making, but I don't necessarily say the word green. I'll say it's some inexperience still on his side. But that all depends on who you putting him up against. And in my opinion, respectfully, he's the kind of fighter that, you know, what he might lack in experience, he'll make up for it in raw talent, if that makes sense, right? So he's just one of those guys, you know what I'm saying? Boots the kind of fighter that no matter who you put him in front of right now, today, no matter who you think it is, he's going to give him a run for their money, if not beat him, straight up and down. Like, for me, if there's nobody at 47 beating Boots, and I think he can move up to 54 and run the table damn near up there. I really do. I think he that kind of talent. But he still got to prove it, right? But that's just how I see it. Like, any weight, like I believe what he said in that clip, any weight class where he at, that's where he comfortable. I believe that about him. I think he's going to be fine wherever he at. I think anytime you see a Jaron Ennis in the ring, he got a really, really good chance of coming out with his hand raised, straight up and down. He got the temperament. He physical. Dude strong as hell. He fast. Reflexes is crazy. You get what I'm saying? He creative offensively. If he wanted, make it so that he don't get hit often enough, he can do that. Like, the dude really, he the total package to me. I think Boots is a complete fighter. Irvin Mack, my guy, what's good with the family? I've already calling for Canelo, basically sleeping on Bud. He got to chill. He got to chill, man. Sleeping on Bud is going to be bad. Is Bud compromised? I don't think he is, Creole. Terrell, what's good with the fam? Emotionally and socially, family. What's good with it, bro? Yeah, I don't think he compromised. Fighting under the bright lights. Nope. Sparring isn't fighting under them lights. Moves be pushing. Yeah, Zoom. You know how it go. What's good, Irvin? Light in the building. What's good, fam? I see Bud losing, but when it happens, nothing really changes. He's still a bad. Yeah, that's how it be. Like, you going to have to show me you could beat Bud at this point. I think he's proven enough to me where I clearly, definitely not betting against him and picking against him. You're going to have to show, like, I think Bud earned that from me. I could speak for myself when I say that. He earned that from me. You got to show me you could beat Bud. you got to show me. You at this point, you got to show me you could beat him. You got to show me. I ain't about to pick against that dude. He is that. Bud is him, as they call him, man. He one of them guys, man. Hard to bet against. You know what I'm saying? Tank, hard to bet against. It's just some people that's hard to bet against, bro. Can't see Bud losing, man. I think Bud gonna retire undefeated, man. I could be wrong, but I think he got a really, really good chance at doing it. And I think he got a really good chance at finishing strong, too. I really do. Hey, Muche. Hey, baby boy. Talk to the people. Boom. Let the birthday boy say, what's up, what's up? Say, what's up, what's up, what's up? Say, hey, it's your boy, Baby Hardcore. Tell Jay you Baby Hardcore to that. Why you take it off, bro? Why you take your hat off, bro? Put your hat back on, bro. Back on, big dog. What are you doing? Compromised by the money, as in knowing how it feels when they don't want to give you a shot. That Bud got to show me now. I think they got people. I feel like people got to show me they could beat Bud at this point in his career. You got to show me you can really, dethrone him. You're going back. Now, I'm wearing it now. Now I'm wearing it, bro. Now I'm wearing it, baby. Peace out, boy. Peace out, birthday boy. All right, let me get that out of there. Salute to everybody. But y'all smash the like button. Appreciate you, Miss Joette. Now I get you, Creole, man. I just feel like they gotta show me they can beat that dude at this point. Shout out to everybody. Made the donations, please, with the hat. Yeah, know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you did. Salute to my guy, Kyle Cooler. Chris was good with it. Paris Jackson, Bud, that dude, I think so too, Paris. I think he is, man. All I was doing was shooting down the narrative that he's a duck. I don't think Bud Crawford is a duck at all. I don't think he ever been. I think he always been about the smoke. He always showed you whatever weight class he was in. He was a top fighter and one of them guys. That's all I'm saying. I do this for the sport of boxing at the end of the day, man. So I know Bradley got his perspective on what he feel like went on. He feel like Bud Crawford don't want to negotiate with Boots Ennis, but I feel like his path is just a much different one. I feel like the natural order and timing of things and how long it took for him and Earl Spence to finally fight and then them to get their business squared away. And then even the rematch situation that got dragged out too. All of that put Boots in a position not to be able to fight neither one of those guys at the weight class that he's at. So currently he gonna make his bones where he at, and them dudes gonna go on and make other fights at 54. And we're gonna see who how it all shake out. But best believe that's my baby boy. It's all good, Chris. It's all good, my guy. Shakur Duggan is mandatory. Sure he is, man. Shakur, you heard what Capone said. You out here ducking your mandatory, man. You better fight him. Tell Shakur to fight Tank. Yeah, Shakur, you heard that. You heard Capone says you better fight Tank or else, all right? Now Jamal has power on his side, but everything else goes to Bud. Yacht, reach, and experience, right? I think so, too. Natural athleticism, things like that. But I think my Jamal could move a little bit, right? With some good power. So it should be an interesting test for Bud Crawford. But I think, Bud will handle business like he always do. You know what I mean? Salute to Capone, man. It's all good. We got to have fun in here, man. It's, I'm not a sensitive dude. We be having fun. Shakur is my guy, but I love boxing as a whole. So, and I definitely want to see Shakur and Tank fight. I think the word duck. Yeah, it is. It is. Terence Crawford ain't no duck, and neither is Boots. I always, if more you tune in, you'll know that about me, Paris. I hate the word duck. That's why you see the cap as the young kids. I know y'all be saying cap, so figured out it, let y'all know that this is Cat. Bud Crawford ain't ducking nobody. He just got business to take care of at 54. You know what I mean? Boots just fought. He had a separate weight class. Bud about to fight. You know what I mean? Like I said, separate weight classes. Them dudes look like they got different stuff going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Boots got to go to 154 to fight Bud. Exactly. I think that's why Turkey Al-Sheikh proposed that fight happen at 54. Because he know that Terence Crawford ain't coming back down. You know what I mean? I think it's easier to go up, obviously, than to come back down. So, you know what I mean? Damien said, Bubs, Canelo's age 33. I will call for Boots. At 36 and 3 fights left, let him do whatever he wants. He deserves. You dig what I'm saying, Damien? And it ain't like he's trying to cherry pick his way to the end of his career. He's still taking challenges. I think he's just chasing more history at 154. I really do. I think he's chasing more history, and I love it. I love to see it, bro. Shout out to Bud Crawford, man. Keep doing your thing, dog. I rock with him. I don't take none of this stuff personal. He been giving me entertaining fights for 3 different weight classes now. You know what I mean? On his way to 4. So I'm rocking with him, man. Salute to Bud Crawford. Boots told him to get the IBF back in blood. Yeah, he did. He did. But, you know, Boots even know, like, even when Boots spoke about fighting them, he talking about dudes up at 54. He know that they ain't coming back down to fight. So he knows if he is to get that fight, he gonna have to go up. He already know Bud ain't coming back down. He ain't coming back down. You know? He ain't coming back down. A salute to him, man. So that's just my take on it, man. I think the biggest difference between them right now is their mental approach. You know what I mean? Boots is still younger, fresher. He's operating more off the young man energy, and Bud Crawford is more of a vet, where he likes to slow the pace of a fight down and, like I said, break his man down, pick him apart. You know what I mean? Both guys are very effective at what they do. And let me play this clip before I forget from Teofimo. Let's hear what Teofimo had to say about Terence Crawford, because he can't seem to keep his mouth closed. Nah, I don't think they be ducking. I just think the promoters getting away more so than the fighters do, to be honest with you. Bud looking to fight with strength. Bud fight, he takes a more cerebral approach. I feel like Boots takes a more physical approach, where he gonna be in your face and your chest. He gonna accelerate the pace of the fight and beat you down and punish you. Bud is gonna break you down and punish you. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just a little their approach just different. But let me play this from Teofimo.
How do you overcome not having the long arms like guys like him and Floyd did, though, jumping up from 30 and 35?
Floyd did it. Guys, freaking Duran did it. Napoleon did it. But I'm just saying, like, it's not about that. It's about how you dissect it, how you are able to range it. Guys with long arms, it takes them a longer time to bring it back. So in those moments when they're trying to bring those punches back, you got your moment to take advantage of it. Look, I fought Josh Taylor, long ass arms. Took advantage of that. Right. So, you know, and Crawford is very wide. Y'all don't see it. Oh. Yeah, y'all don't see it.
Well, you both, no, you mean with your shots are more compact. They're shorter.
It's not even that. It's just the way Crawford's always been long and lanky.
You're tighter, like when you hit the
just everything. It's faster, it's crispier, it's straight shots.
Right. Now, yeah, A1, that's how he jump on you from the opening bell. He like, yo, this about to be a fight. I ain't boxing with you. I'm beating you up. Like, this ain't a boxing match. This a beat down. Crawford, it's a boxing match, but he break you down and beat you down. You know what I mean? But you heard what Teofimo said. Crawford is wide. He's wide. He's trying to, I guess he's saying he's wide with his punches, and he always been because he's long and lanky. Well, you get in there with him and see just how wide he be with them punches. Because he looked surgical against Avanesian. He broke that man down surgically and stopped him. And he'll do the same thing to you. It might be worse because you probably can't hang or take the punishment that Avanesian was taking in that fight. Teofimo, shout out to him. But he better focus on his next fight, not Terence Crawford, because that's going to be all wrong for him. I don't care what nobody's saying. No case, no scenario do he beat Bud. I don't care if Bud is about to be 37. He still won't beat him. Just don't got it. You know what I mean? You're too much of an up and down performer to get in there with a guy as surgical and as versatile as Terence Crawford. He'll pick you apart. It'll be bad. It'll be bad for your mental. It'll be a bad loss. Man, that'd be the worst move I think he could try to make for his career. You better stick to trying to fight Brian Norman. Even that fight, I think, is going to be tough for you, and you might lose. Till you can get Bud Jr., Keyshawn Davis right. He don't want to fight him. Yeah, Bud really gonna hurt him. He hurt him, Capone. He really hurt Teofimo, who had a reach in that fight. Which fight? Tszyu and Bud for sure. Well, if you talking about Boots and Bud, they similar in reach, I think. Even Boots might have an inch or two, maybe, but they both some long arm dudes. Bud retires undefeated. I think so too. G5, I think so. I think so too. I said that a while ago. After he beat Spence, I was like, yeah, I definitely don't think nobody beats him. I think he retires undefeated and possibly 3 division undisputed champion if you get to chase the rest of them titles. I'm telling you, that's just gonna get crazy. That if Spence beat Fundora and get a title, man, and they rematch again for some belts, 2-3 belts, that'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. Bud already said that's the possibility of the rematch happening. He said if Spence beat Fundora and he beat Madrimov, there you go. Yeah, Teal got to chill, Paris. He ain't got a shot in hell against Bud, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And the reason why I don't like him doing what he's doing, because like I said before, it's a lot of fighters at 40 that he could fight. It's a nice handful that people would like to see him mix it up with. Even fights at 47 that he could entertain and fight people there. But instead, he talking about a guy that's at 154 pounds, and ain't nobody trying to hear that because he ain't going nowhere near 154. Bud to stop him. I think Bud to stop Tszyu. Y'all, if y'all can, man, y'all go sub to my Brody Zoom verse, man. Get him to the 500 sub mark, man. My guy be grinding, dope gaming content, and even doper person, man. 154 do got some tricky matches. I'm telling you, they do. But I think it's kind of wide open ever since Charlo kind of them belts have been dispersed, Dante. I think Bud Crawford really got a real good chance at sewing that division up and then retiring into the sunset. I really do. I think he got a really good chance, yo. If politics don't get in his way, I think he could run the table at 54 and get them belts. Galaxy said, yeah, it's a surprise announcement after the Bud Madrimov fight. I mean, it sound like Boots. Sound like it'd be a Boots proposal because he already talked to Boots after his fight with Avanesian. He already tweeted out that he want that fight at 54. What else would really surprise the people? You know what I'm saying? The boxing source, my guy. What's good with it, bro? Man, appreciate you, Chris, man. And salute to everybody, man. Y'all, all of y'all didn't give me y'all shirt sizes either, man. Some of y'all forgot. Al Booger, Lonnie Lee, Sheena, and Cal Coolett. I need shirt sizes from my guy Dante. I got him. There's no PBC to get in Bud's way this time around. Fair game to Undisputed. I hope so, bro. I hope he could just, get the fights and chase the history, man. Because that's great for boxing, and not just him, but that's great for boxing if he can be a 3-division Undisputed champion. Mel versus Bud. I think Mel got a tune-up. That's a big one to me. It could still happen where I just don't know where Mel is at. He kind of out of sight, out of mind. Benavidez versus Canelo. That could be something though, Teach. It still surprised me, man. It still surprised me, but I hope so. I hope it's one of those fights. He talking about a surprise. It got to be something good, man. Buzz 5'8", Boots 5'10". Both have 74-inch reach. Appreciate you, Sheena. Much love, Queen Sheena. Hey, oh yeah, why you in here, Sheena? You probably ain't hear me. I said everybody that supported today and yesterday. I gotta make sure I send y'all all the shirts. So you gotta tell me, Sheena, your shirt size. I'm gonna send y'all a Just Do t-shirt. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. There we go. All right, now I need my bump. Appreciate you, Queen. I got you written down. Now I need Cal Cool, Al Booger, Lonnie Lee. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get everybody. Some more people too. But appreciate everybody, man. We're gonna rock out for a couple more minutes. What else? Oh, no problem at all. We appreciate all the continued support to everybody too. But something else, a fight that's supposed to be coming up. Shout out to my guy LetsBuild. I believe the target date for this fight is September 22nd, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, between Tszyu and Erickson Lubin. That's not like no extra large. Got you. Write this down real quick. Gotcha, family. Gotcha. Appreciate you, fam. I got you written down. I'm gonna make sure all y'all get shirts, man. Again, I appreciate every last one of y'all. But again, y'all, Tszyu, Erickson Lubin is the targeted date is September 22nd. Shout out to L-Dub. He dropped that. It's on his website, actually, matter of fact. So that's good. Another good opportunity for Erickson Lubin after taking a tough loss. Aisha, okay, I got you too. Appreciate you, Aisha, as well, man. Salute to all y'all. I gotta make sure I take care of every last one of y'all. We gonna get it right, y'all. Oh, okay, I gotta write Shower down too. I'll find her and get her too. Okay. Tim Smoke Zoo. This dude's something else. Yeah, man. Him and Erickson Lubin to be a bang out, man. That's a risky fight for both guys. I like this for Erickson Lubin. That dude had a tough road, mister. He don't turn down no smoke. I love Erickson Lubin, bro. Another good opportunity for him. It's a hell of a matchup, a competitive matchup. Tszyu tough as hell, man. But Erickson Lubin, I believe, has the advantage. You know, athleticism and boxing ability, I do, but Tszyu makes up wherever he lacks in athleticism and boxing ability, he make up for it in heart and determination. And that dude, a pressure fighter, he come to win, man. I like Tszyu. He grew on me over the years. He's been getting slightly better and improving, man. I like him, man. I think he would have beat Fundora had it not been for that cut, for that slash in his forehead. I like this fight. Lubin, yeah, the boxing source, he could win this fight because it's the way he fight, got to box Tszyu, man. I ain't saying I got all the answers, but I know Erickson Lubin is capable of boxing this dude, setting some traps for Tszyu and winning this fight. I really think he can do it. Yeah, I know, Teach. It's tough for him, but I think Lubin could. Well, you know, I love Erickson Lubin, man. So I'm definitely rooting for him. But Tszyu is real, man. It's real. I could see the fight going either way. We're not getting Tszyu versus Vergil anymore. Yeah, but look at it this way, G5. We getting Vergil and Boachuk. We getting Boachuk, the guy that had Mendoza's jaw on swole. Did he break Mendoza's jaw? It damn sure looked broke. You get what I'm saying? You getting knockout artists versus knockout artists. So although we're not getting that fight, but we still getting another good fight. Like that's the best. That's as good a replacement as you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? You're not Vergil and Tszyu, but now you're getting Vergil and Boachuk. Man, that's gonna be a war. That's gonna be like two trains on the same track. Like Lubin, but that chin is tough. Yeah. Pick Lubin over Jesus because Jesus is a hype job to me. I forgot somebody trying to fight Jesus Ramos. I can't remember the name, though. I had to check my messages. Somebody probably sent me something, but yeah. So you got Boachuk and Vergil. That's a real test for him. That dude gonna test to see what Vergil really got. Tszyu was gonna do the same thing. So now we really get to see where Vergil is because a lot of people feel like, you know, he got a couple layups since getting to 54, but I said before they was trying to see what Vergil still had, you know what I mean? Where he was at physically, I think, since leaving 47. So now that he got those two fights out the way, he fought Delorme and Frederick Lawson, I believe. Delorme and Frederick Lawson. Now he about to fight Boachuk. That's gonna be a damn good fight. And we got more good fights at 54. Man, shit, Jesus Ramos and Vergil Ortiz would be a good fight. It's a lot of good fights. I like Jesus Ramos. I like it. Door gave Tszyu the people's elbow, didn't he? Did my boy Tszyu dirty, man. I think he would have won. Chris said extra large. I got you. Appreciate all y'all, man. But I'm not picking him over Tszyu. Yeah, I get you. Ramos versus Ortiz would be a great fight. Yeah. He's in position. What the hell? Ortiz in position to deliver some good fights too after this Boachuk fight if he wins, and which I think he will. I think it could be a tough fight for him now. Yeah, I think Tszyu would have got the win, Chris. I think he would have. Omega Red, you a fool, bro. It ain't clothes, I'll have you know. It's just a little thank you type t-shirt, you know, a little Jusdueboxing t-shirt. And it say making boxing great again on the back. You know? Say making boxing great again on the back. Yeah, dig. Yeah, dig. But yeah, man, Erickson Lubin, Tszyu, man, is a good fight to watch, man. It's a good fight. If it happens September 22nd, man, I'm all in for it. May the best man win. I think we got a good fight between the two, though. And two more things I'm going to bring up before we get up out of here. One is Oscar Delahoya talking about Vergil Ortiz and Ryan Garcia. Those are two fighters that he actually has. But I wonder, would Ryan Garcia really get in the ring with Vergil? I wonder. Starting to get some good fights. Salute to Omega. Be honest, I want them to run it back. I wouldn't have minded them a rematch. Although this fight's going out the window 2025. I'm telling you, because it's sink or swim now. Kurt, we got too much talent. Everybody watching, man. People really paying attention to boxing, and we paying for the good fights. So they might as well keep them coming. But, you know, Oscar De La Hoya talked about Vergil and Ryan fighting, which I think is a stretch. But he also talked about how Ryan beat Devin Haney at 30% and high. You know what I mean? Let me play this quick little clip.
And mentioned over Twitter, I believe, that he wanted to fight with Vergil Ortiz.
It's entertaining, but you see Ryan right now. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's probably walking around at 170. Easy. So, and he's getting bigger and bigger. So, I strongly feel that a Vergil versus Ryan fight down the road is very doable. Very possible. We're talking about next year, but it's right around the corner. So I strongly feel that Vergil Ryan is a mega fight. He has the power. Obviously, he has the skill. He has the speed. I mean, he has the mind frame. Look at what he did with Devin Haney. You know, it's incredible what he did to him. I think Ryan was like at 30% at the time, and he was probably high. You know, he's probably smoked some and went in there and made Devin Haney look like an amateur.
That man said he made Devin Haney look like an amateur. It's crazy. Oscar still talking that trash, y'all. Still talking that yip yap. But that ain't funny. Ant McQueen was good with it. So look, he could joke about it now. Ryan, you said Ryan might go to jail. Dude, what's good with it, cuz? Yeah, Oscar is wild, but at the end of the day, I don't see Vergil and Ryan fighting. Maybe that dude do come back at 54 because he already looked like he big as hell anyway. Dude definitely looked like he a middleweight, every bit of a middleweight. The way he handled his situation, I don't really appreciate. So like I told y'all, like I'm kind of off the Ryan Garcia joint, but we'll see. I mean, he's still gonna make money in the sport. He's still gonna make fights when he come back from his suspension, but I really don't care the same way. You know, he said, look who's talking about smoking. Y'all Oscar De La Hoya talking about he probably smoked something and he beat him 30%. You know, yeah, he made him look like an amateur. He didn't make Devin Haney look like an amateur. People got to stop exaggerating. They fought to a split decision. Devin Haney got dropped 3 times. He kept getting up. He showed that he was a warrior. He damn sure didn't look like no amateur. He made some mistakes, of course, in that fight. But this dude had Ostering. So at the end of the day, shout out to Devin Haney. He didn't look like an amateur. He just lost a fight to a guy that was better prepared than him and had an unfair advantage, most would say. So it is what it is. Let's see what Devin Haney return when he come back, you know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oscar shout out, man. We talk about Golden Boy. He went from 135 to 160, so you think it could happen? So I think it could happen. Could. Anything's possible, bro. Anything is possible, bro. But Ryan is just a wild card, so it's hard to really, you know, get a read on him doing the right things. This dude is damn jabroni, man. Playing back. Yeah, you already know how Oscar get down, cuz. You know how he do. You know how Oscar go. You know how Oscar get down. You know. You know how Oscar get down. But yeah, so again, I don't see Vergil fighting Ryan. That'd be a good fight, but I think Vergil will really hurt Ryan. I think anybody like that, man, somebody that big. Now again, it was cool when he had the ups on Devin Haney, but I don't think he'd be a bigger fighter than Vergil, and I think Vergil would be much stronger and he'll hurt him. I don't think we'll see them two in the ring together. If so, I'd be a little surprised, but you never know with Ryan because I mean, he did fight Tank. He did fight Devin, right? So who knows, man? Who knows? Cool Boy fighting Ronnie Rios. Dante fighting Ronnie Rios. He ran Devin Bill out of boxing. That's the most quiet I've seen Bill be in. And since they've been in boxing, I ain't gonna lie. He must be working on something. He must got something going on because he's been quiet, bro. That's the most quiet I've heard Bill be since I can remember. I think since they've been in boxing, for real. Been quiet as hell. Quiet, man. Quiet. quiet, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what's their next move. But like I said, I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they find themselves at 147 coming back. You dig? And one more thing I wanted to bring up before we got up out of here, y'all. Ashton Sylve says Abdullah Mason need way more experience before he gets in the ring with him. Man, I didn't expect him to say that. I like Ashton Sylve. I tried to get him up here. I'm going to still try to get him up here. He had a fight with Kid Austin scheduled, and they said Kid Austin suffered a rib injury or something to that effect. So now he's fighting somebody else in his upcoming bout. But a fight with him and Abdullah Mason would be a hell of a fight down the line. I definitely don't see them dudes making this fight now at all. I don't think Abdullah Mason need way more experience to get in the ring with him. I think he's speaking from a place of confidence, how a fighter is supposed to speak, so ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't got a problem with none. Ashton Sylve said salute to him, but this would be a hell of a fight down the line. You know, if these dudes continue to win, keep doing what they're doing, they could definitely find themselves in the ring with each other for sure. You know what I mean, in the foreseeable future. But yeah, Abdullah Mason is a bad young man. He really is, bro. He really is. He's the goods for sure. You know what I mean? So, no, you're gonna have to see, man. These young kids, man, they still probably in that prospect stage. They still winning right now, but we have to see where they go from here. You know what I'm saying? We have to see where they go from here. But right now, Ashton Sylve got a fight coming up, and it's still the same date as the Kid Austin fight. So I don't know who Kid Austin is going to fight. Like I said, they said they had an injury. Man, I wonder if they really injured. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys, but that shit was too convenient, man. I really wanted to see these two prospects scrap it out, man. Gotta watch. You never watched him? Yeah, he can fight, bro. He could definitely fight. Dante, go check him out. Go check him out when you get a chance. Ashton Sylve definitely can fight. For sure. Skilled, talented, patient fighter. Good counter puncher, pick his shots well, got good power too. He's a good fighter. Good fighter. They still calling Devin and holding him. Kyle and Devin to hold the fetal position as they both cry you a fool. Nah, that fight was meant to be in Dallas, not Tampa. What fight was that? Oh, Mason fighting again this month. In a month, yeah, August 17th, I believe it is. August 17th. He right back in the ring. So I like Abdullah Mason. I like everything they doing with him. He moving, he ascending, he getting better from fight to fight. He's very dangerous. He got the temperament of a world champion already, bro. I could see him in multiple divisions being a champion. That's just me. So the sky's the limit for Abdullah Mason. One thing I like about a lot of these prospects, all of these dudes, for the most part, they all confident. And that's what you got to be when you competing in the sport of boxing. So Ashton Sylve's confident. Abdullah Mason is confident. You get what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis is confident. You know, everybody is confident, man. That's how you got to be, man. So we'll see, man. We'll stay posted. Again, Abdullah will be right back in the ring the 17th in August. And Ashton Sylve got a fight coming up as well. So we'll stay on the lookout for that. But Teal versus Norman, interesting fight. Yeah, for sure. I hear that's a real conversation. They really in talks for a fight. So we'll see if Teo jump up to 47. I wouldn't be surprised because he a big guy. He said, and what else to do, bro? Man, he said Heisman night, Brian Norman versus Teofimo Lopez, most likely. I like that. Salute to the boxing source, my guy, man. Salute to you, bro, man. I hope so, man. Yeah, I'm hearing that's a real thing, though. So I hope T.O. do take him up on that offer and make that fight. I think Brian Norman could be a tricky fight for him. I do. Late September, just as Young Prince beginning the wall. Oh, yeah, most definitely, Sheena. That's all he been doing. He been moving, too. And you know how they lose their balance more with socks on, but he got his bare feet. He walk pretty good. And he been everywhere. He out there tripping now, yelling. I'm about to go, enjoy the rest of the day with him, man. And, again, we're going to be right back tomorrow on Friday to close the week out strong. Teofimo's fighting on 9/22, bro. Carl will have him, Xander, and Shushu. Yeah, is he? September 22nd, T.O.? Yeah, I wonder who he fighting. Oh, probably Brian Norman. Right, probably Brian Norman. I'm tripping. ESPN trying to put that card together for late September. Xander gonna be in the card as well. Shushu, y'all salute to KO and Zoom. Y'all both saying the same thing. Yeah, baby just be getting his move on, Sheena. Peace to the Queen Aisha. And again, salute to everybody that showed love, man, in the Cash App Super Chat. I appreciate everybody. Salute to my guy KO pulling up, man. I'll be through later when you're live, man. Check it out, but I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of the day with the baby boy. And then we back to business tomorrow. Y'all already know. Yes, sir. And negotiate with Norman. He always on. I like that logo too, KO. I'll be peeping everything. I seen it when you first changed it, though. That's a nice logo with the crown on the top. Very fitting for my guy, you know. But salute to everybody, man. Peace to the Queens. Much love to everybody. I still got to get a couple people's shirt sizes, though, but we going to get it. Coach Kenny and Shakur. Jerry, what's good? Well, we could cover that tomorrow for sure, because I know him and Fanon was over there. They was over there chopping it up with Fanon. I missed it. I'm going to go catch it. I'm going to go watch some of it, man. Y'all telling me about it. You already. That's my guy. You already know. Appreciate you as always, my guy. And again, salute to everybody. Appreciate the birthday wishes for the baby boy and Mama Do. You know, their birthdays is a day apart. It's crazy. He missed coming on her birthday by some minutes, man. They would have had the same exact birthday, but instead they're a day apart, you know. So we're gonna celebrate today and yesterday and this weekend too. Peace to the Queen, Miss Joette, Chris, Sheena. Peace and love. I got your shirt size. I got to get a couple more people too, but tomorrow. But I'm gonna make sure I get all y'all some shirts. And we're gonna be right, man. Y'all gotta take a picture when y'all get these shirts, man. So let me know y'all rocking it. Just Do merch. We're gonna get it out there. Appreciate you, Boxing Source. My baby boy is 1 year old today. Jerry O, appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Much love, man. But salute to everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all good Thursday, man. This has been another dope build in the books. And we gonna keep it pushing, y'all. Creole the Traveler, appreciate you, Chris. Much love, fam. Salute to everybody. Like I said, man, much love, much appreciation. We back tomorrow, man. Peace to the fam.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up.